This is Rolling to Die, episode 135. Protect the kingdom at all cost. Hit it, DJ. All right, guys, girls, and squirrels. Hey, how everybody doing today? I am Henry, also known as Mayhem the Heart's Mace, and your DM for the usual nights. All right, this is our Sunday episodes now. Remember that, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., sometimes a little later, depending on the story. And we're going to get this off with our Blood Saints. Let's do introductions right now. It's just me and the head guy himself. We have a puppy as well for Dark Trooper, but he'll be back in shortly. So, my brother, would you like to introduce yourself?
All right, introducing, bringing you your music and also playing as Valnir Nighthammer. And as another character tonight, maybe. As Black. What was it? It was Saruman Deadaxe. I am DJ Thunderbass.
All right. We have another guest. He'll be on shortly. He's just off camera getting, snackadoodles. We all need that.
Down my cheeks.
Give me 1 second to click on the button.
My cries at night no one hears. I'm left to wallow in my fears.
There we go. So, we also have on Discord as well. If you'd like to introduce yourself on Discord for Daniel Wolf.
What's up, everyone? It's Daniel Wolf.
You guys can hear him good?
Yeah, it's a little faint.
All right. Can you speak now, Daniel?
What's up, guys? It's Daniel. I'll be playing as Fenrir tonight.
Better?
That's better.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Don't make me introduce myself again.
No, you're good. I just had to make sure I put the microphone in the right spot because I forgot that I shifted over to a new microphone. All right, and then we have Dark Trooper here if you'd like to introduce yourself, my friend.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dark Trooper coming from you live from secret location, aka my couch. I turn that light off because it's not a good spot for it. I'm using the natural light today. Look at me being fancy. Today I'll be playing your favorite or charisma on the face splitter, Ross. I'm playing 3 characters today. Ross, the bounty hunter, and Flemeth, the janitor.
All right.
While enjoying some delicious pizza.
With all that said, we're going to start off with the first parts of the story of leading up to 3 different themes. Beginning of the story. 1 second, please.
Get out of here.
All right. So, on that note, last we saw was you guys entering the forest where the Were Kingdom is. You found a camp to rest. Leaving depression in my heart, knowing the path I'm as you wake up from the magical tome room that Luna created for all of us, each one of your rooms, we all got up and got ready. Now, what is it each one of you do as you get ready to head out of this roomed area before we start our rolling to die?
This is Grismont, right, Henry?
Yes, this is your Grismont. You'll be playing as him for most of this for now, and then probably cutting to Ross.
Well, in typical Orky fashion, he is snoring up a storm, causing everybody to get super angry and pissed at him for being so loud at his snores.
Even in this magical area where each one of you had your own special room, Lunil tried to ensure everybody would have good, humble sleep, but somehow your orcish noise just reverberated through the whole place, irritating quite a few of the guys. It was kind of funny. But now that we're at that part, what does Balnir do for his wake up?
First thing he does is he uses his cantrip spell, Shape Water, to take the water in the basin near his fireplace and basically use it to douse it without ever having to move the basin.
It just extinguishes the fire right there. Oof.
Yep.
All right.
As he goes into his morning training.
All right. Mayhem and Luna will just get up like they always do. Now, for Fenrir, what do you do before we start this rolling? How do you wake up?
I'm confused like where I'm at.
Okay.
Then I start coming back to me and I just walk out.
All right. Everybody gets up. Now I want everybody to roll to die for me. 2d20, please. Your top one will be a light. Your second one will be a dark, unless you have a light and dark dice.
I got 24, 4 and 20, and that 20.
And a 14.
A 16 and 14.
Yep.
All right. And then for Chris, you had a 4 and a 20.
Yes, sir.
All right. Devontae, what'd you get for you?
17 light, 14 dark.
17 light, 14 dark. All right. Dom will be here shortly, and I'll get his. Let's get Mayhem and Lunil's 10 light, 3 dark. Okay. So, Grismont, you get luck for 3 turns. I got it on dark. Balnir, you get Good luck for one turn. And Fenrir does as well. Good luck for one turn. Mayhem and Lunil. Lunil woke up good. Mayhem did not, as always. Mayhem never has a good rest.
That's because yeah, his body's is very broken.
Mayhem is there's a lot more damaged about him that people know, and he doesn't show it during combat. As what holds him together is rage. So, as they get up, all of you head through the doors. Lunal scoots all of you off out of the room, handing each one of you these like magical biscuits that fill you for the day. Each one of you all head out of the room. Who was the last person you would say would walk out of the room before Lunal closed the door?
Grismod's just walking out the room, just scratching his belly, going, "You're gonna be up too early."
You walking slowly out. I need you to do a dexterity save as the door is slamming behind your ass really quickly.
Oh, dexterity save. A 12. 9 plus 3.
I needed a 15. The door slams right behind your ass and just pushes you forward a few feet. Everybody chuckles for a moment. Mayhem looks back, just blinks at you, and looks back forward at the campsite, realizing most people got up and left. I want everybody else to roll a perception check for me as you guys all see as we walk out of this area.
$16 plus 1, 17.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
It's a perception check. Yeah, I'm telling a Dark Trooper as well.
$16. 11 plus 5.
All right. All of you look forward, and as you recall, last night it was flourishing. There was a bunch of people here. Everybody was happy, dancing around. DJ Thunderbase, for your dig dog, roll 2 constitutions and 1 dexterity save.
All of us?
No, just for DJ Thunderbase for Valnir for his dig dog.
Okay, you said 2 constitutions and a what?
And dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay. A 5 plus 1, 6, and a 17 plus 1, 18 for the Constitution. And for the Dex, 19 plus 3, 22.
Okay. All right, everything is taken care of on that. Your dig dog fought brilliantly and was smart enough to dig underneath the ground and make a kind of like a hole that would shift the rock to turn during combat, and the enemies didn't realize. So when we all walked out, we walked out kind of the side of where we originally walked directly forward, you'd say, where the camp was in front of where the doorway was, and you would have seen the whole camp, but we were turned and tilted, where you've seen part of the forest and kind of the side of the camp. We walked out. We all looked to our left and seen a camp ablaze, destroyed, ashes for some, still some things on fire. For you, Thunderbase, for your Valnir, Your dig dog pulls out of the ground, horribly injured. Not dead. Barely survived with those rolls. It took a lot of damage. But has a chance to be re-healed and back for combat. It's just something magical hit it, and hit it hard. It wasn't like a normal thing.
And I have no healing spells.
That's fine. A few other characters can help in a minute. You look over and see where the guards were placed. They were laid dead. Like something slashed through them. Like animals. Where you've seen there was a campfire, you see a crater. About 5 to 10 feet deep. You look across and see where the traders' inns were and the wagons. The traders' inn itself still blazing and burning. The wagons already to a crisp and or destroyed, wheels broken, shattered, wood everywhere. You see the camp group of people gone or dead. Those who got a perception over 18, though, saw one lone person scooting out of the rubble. Anybody want to go check and see who that is? And as we're going out,
I only got a 17, so I don't see it.
I don't remember what I got.
Lunil got a nat 20. Mayhem got a 17. What about you, Daniel? What did you see for your perception?
I got a 15.
You didn't see shit.
Yeah, I think I got a 16.
You see Lunil running across, and Mayhem just following suit right behind her while looking enraged. A young boy gets pulled out of the soot and ash. That was one of the trader's sons. They tried to hide. Seen him completely damaged from the lower ends, cooked in some ways, screeching in pain, looking up at all of you, seeing us. I hid. I thought they told me to hide. They attacked. I don't know where. Some looked like they were people at first, and then they all turned to creatures and animals and wares, just like the kingdom, but they held a different sigil. It had a weird animal on it with a strange colorful stripe. And his eyes just start fading a little bit as she uses healing hands. Does 13 points of healing.
I know you.
And it heals up, gasping a bit more, going, "Hey, that hurt
I just
a lot."
I just rolled a double 19 plus 8 on a history check to see if I can remember what those markings meant.
You look and you see the markings, and you realize it's of a different party that has came to the kingdom several times, disputing that they have a new kingdom on the other side of the island that is trying to rule and take over. And that they're doing anything and everything to cut us down. Peace treaties have broken, and finally, after a while, they went to attack. But we were not there when they attacked. They slaughtered many, but they didn't slaughter the mains.
All Valnir says when he realizes this.
Wait, weren't we supposed to have a peace with these guys? What's going on?
Gracemont gets all excited from smelling the fire in the battle. Like, log?
So, as you've seen it all, the rest of you finally approach where Lunal is. You see the young boy coughing, still trying to stand up. Now finally being healed, though. Looks up at the wreckage and the destruction with tears instead of rage. And he looks back at all of you, goes, I don't know if anybody survived but me. I must clean up it and get it what I can from where anything that survived or made it through the fire. What will you guys do? What do you guys say when this young boy asks her, what are you guys going to do after everything happening? For you, Valnir, you know this kingdom and you know who they are, and you know that they're a renegade group. It acts like they're powerful, but are all cowards individually.
I was going to go looting, but since the guy survived, I guess I wasn't going to.
That'd be dark. Hey, kid, I'm so sorry for your family. Thanks for all the stuff. Bye.
I relate to everyone who it is, and that we need to go and ask for answers.
All right. So you relay everything. You tell about the information. You look back, and the kid starts trying to work on what's not on fire anymore to clean up and find objects to survive and restart anew, hoping that someone else may be okay. Una looks back, going, I can resurrect a couple, but I can't resurrect all of them.
Because most of the bodies are burnt to a crisp, Grismont says.
And she looks over. Luna looks over, going, to resurrection, I can bring back anybody from anywhere. Takes a long time, though. I don't have that. We have a short time.
And a lot of energy.
The young boy looks back and goes, don't worry, I know things. My father was a cleric, and he taught me. I'll get him first. And he nods and looks at you guys. Just please, be safe. And teach these horrible Mongols a lesson. Mayhem walks up and puts his hand on the kid's shoulder and looks over, goes, we'll send aid when we can. Until then, try to survive. Don't let anybody know you're here, unless it's a friend. Be mindful of foes. All right. As that happens, I want everybody can head forward. Explain to me what you guys are going to prepare for before we start heading towards the kingdom, which will be down this path. It's going to be about a couple different types of survival and nature checks for a team. So prep yourselves. I'll be right back while you prepare. Okay. What'd you guys say and do for your preparations?
Uh,
You guys got everything figured out?
Grisma just kind of goes around and
Mayhem.
looks at some of the corpses while the boy's busy resurrecting people. He kind of just poked around, see if there's anything of value around. Trying to be sneaky about it.
Well, very difficult to do when you're in an area and the one house is still burning, so you can't go that way. The other area is completely just that kid's right there. As you're trying to do that, everybody's getting ready and preparing. As you're trying to just kick around a log or everything else, see if you find something unique. You find a few dead corpses. Nothing on them was magical. Most of these people were basic. And then you go, man, I wish there was some good shit. And Mayhem looks over going, you know, we're going to our kingdom. And there's probably going to be a bunch of assholes with good shit over there to kill. Maybe we can find it over there. As he goes and sniffs around, as I'm going to use my perception with advantage for 14 plus. What's my plus for that? 8. Wow. Okay. All right. So 22. I get wind of other were creatures and other buffkins, or furkins, as we call them, of the furkin tribe. Lunil. Nat 20, okay. Uses her perception and looks down the path. Notices trees in different positions than they used to be, and things blocking the path from a distance as she uses her magic to guide to see. What do you guys do to prep before we get ready? Daniel, what are your character doing?
I'm just making sure all my weapons are sharp.
All right. Valnir, what is your character prepping for before we head out?
Valnir is right now trying to do as much as he can to wrap up any wounds he can see on his digger dog until a cleric can get to him.
All right. Luna walks past and casts healing wounds. The 26 to heal. So it comes more to a full health again, feeling better, or at least enough now that it's not having any wounds that will make it vital to death. Okay. Everybody ready to head out?
Yeah.
And who wants to do a mark on who's going to be in front and who's going to be in the middle, who's in the back?
Henry, I think your character should go in. You and Lunil should go in front because you have the best perception.
You want to tell me what to do?
I'm making a suggestion, not telling you what to do.
I know. I'm just messing with you. It's Mayhem would be the one probably going ahead, and Lunal's going to stick behind him. From there, Valnir and Grismont, which position do you guys want to do? And same thing for you, Fenrir.
I guess I could take up the front with Mayhem.
I'll bring up the wheel.
All right, Fenrir's going to stay in the back. Grismont's going to be in the middle.
I like being in the back. I'm assuming.
Because he'll be walking alongside or around.
Valnir usually always sticks to the back.
All right, so Fenrir and Valnir will be walking next to each other. Grismont will be walking in the middle-esque area, say with Spev's character for Dom when he makes it. We'll just have Spev hide right now because Spev is a druid and can shapeshift in whatever she wants.
He's just hiding in the bush.
She could be hiding on you as a flea. You wouldn't even know it. Or or whatever else.
No, Griswold sees.
That's the cool.
Here we go. Griswold feels a bug like, ah!
You realize you did nothing to it, and you're like, it's holding my strength. Uh-oh, and it turns into a big gorilla. You're like, ah, crap. Shit happens in D&D. As you guys head forward, I need you all to do a... Which one was it first? Here we go. I need you to do a survival check.
Nice. I get advantage.
Yep, I do too. And if you had any preparations, you can have advantage.
19 plus 7.
Nice.
That's 25.
I got a plus 8. I got a 9 plus 8. So I got a 17.
I got 26. 19 plus 7.
13 plus 5, 18.
All right. Anybody get under 15? No? All right. Lunil, I gotta go for her now. 16 plus 7 for her. All right, she good. She got 23. All right. You guys succeed the first. As you walk down the path, you catch any traps, any things set down. I want you guys to roll perception checks for me to see who is the one that is the first to catch these traps, as there are 3 of them, and depending on who goes by what.
11 plus 1, 12.
What about you, Grisma? And what about you, Fenrir?
I got 18.
22.
18, okay. 22 for Daniel and 18 for you. Mayhem, perception. I got a plus 8, so I got a 13 plus 8. I got 21. Lunil, she got a nat 20. Damn, she's just rocking it tonight. All right. As you run through, Fenrir and Lunil both see the first trap. As Lunil steps back and raises her staff to you and has her book in her other hand and just right in front, stopping Mayhem with her staff, Fenrir jumps over Mayhem like a rabid wolf man, just jumping over, purposely throwing one of his axes to activate the trap. And as the axe comes back in his hand, you see the trap of 2 trees slam down in the middle, right between everybody, but just stopping from hitting any of us. Fenrir lands past it. I want you to do acrobatics or athletics, Daniel, for your Fenrir, to see if you make it for how does it look for your landing as you go and flip over these 2 giant tree trunks being roped and slammed together as like a trap.
BRB.
Okay, LOL.
I got a 13.
Okay, so you look cool flipping over at first, but when you landed, you kind of stepped on or hit your ankle wrong and went, oh, and you kind of fell a little bit forward.
Can Grisma grab him?
No, you're on the opposite. You're about 15 feet away.
My arms are long, not that long.
You didn't get high enough for that. You got 18, which is close. That's for the next one, though. So, as Fenrir lands, the next trap activates. But because Fenrir stopped where he was, he doesn't go forward. Here comes Grismot running right past with an 18. A trap flinging up to be like a wall crusher. I want you to do a strength check for me, Grismot, and see if you ram into this wall, through the wall, or it smacks you. Kind of like that TV show of all the Asian guys running around that crazy TV when they all had to do a thing and run through doors.
15.
A bunch of people ran into walls.
11 plus 4. The Ultimate Champion.
Oh, you mean like what they turned into the American version known as Wipeout?
Yeah.
Hello.
Dom, would you like to introduce yourself, my friend? My brother, my homie.
Yes, I would like to. Hello, everybody. Sorry due to lateness and sorry about the hold up for 30 minutes. I am Dom, aka Sage the Intelligent, and and what and today what was the group today?
This is Blood Saints
What's
right
the,
now, so you're Spev.
Yes, that's
And
Spev the Hunter, the Druid.
And depending on how this goes, we'll be shifting over after this to the Doom Crawlers, so you'll be Kit after.
Yeah.
All depends on the speed.
All right.
Which,
All
by the
right.
way. So
Let's do it then.
Roll to die for me, Spev. Roll 2d20. Tell me what those are. As Grismont is running into this wall, like the I think it's called NXT or something, and or not
Okay.
sorry,
A 15
No,
for
you're
light,
right.
20 for
Thinking of
dark.
something else. Okay. What was it? A 19 and a what?
It's a 15 for light, 20 for dark.
That's what it was. 15 for light, 20 for dark. Okay. So you, Spev, were on Grismont this whole time, secretly as a creature or character. What were you as you decided to jump on? Like I mentioned as a flea, but you could have been anything you wanted. That Grismont did not know as he rams to this wall, kind of like he just boinks into it, like, oh, taking 2 points of bludgeoning damage to Grismont, but because Grismont is orc, is going to be 1 point.
So
Dom,
the insect,
what do
I
you
would
turn into
say,
is just your wake-up call. Your character's like hanging off him somewhere, and you randomly get slammed, like not slammed, but shooken hardcore, and then it flings you or wakes you up, or you transform. What do you do?
Spev was actually a caterpillar. I would say caterpillar.
What color caterpillar? Mind you, Grismont can't see purple, so if caterpillar was purple, he was invisible the whole time to Grismont, and no one would have saw it except for people that.
And are you
a fuzzy green caterpillar.
Fuzzy green caterpillar. So you actually just blended with his skin and the fuzzies on his body. He didn't even know you were there.
My orc is naturally bald. Remember?
Yes, they all say. You slammed into this trap door wall that looks like it's flung up, like it was supposed to launch someone in the air, but Daniel's character activated it, and it was already starting to activate right before you ran past, which the timing was off for the trap. So it slammed up already, and you just wham right into it. This little caterpillar flings off your shoulder and boom, onto the wall. Now, you see a caterpillar first hit the wall and then turn into Spev. Spev, roll acrobatics or athletics to see if you fall down or land on your feet from the ground.
All right. I rolled a 15 plus 3, 18.
Okay, 15 plus 3 and 18. You fall and you're about to hit your butt and you brace your feet just at the right time and bow your knees. So you just do like a little teeny squat as you land, catching yourself, taking no damage. But the bludgeoning, took you from your form. So, what do you do for reaction to Grismont as you've seen Grismont slap into this wall? And Grismont, what is your reaction as you hit a wall, then look down and see Spev, the hunter, this like 2 foot tall girl with red hair and green eyes?
You hear a loud zog as I grab in my face because I ran into it head first or shoulder first, and somehow I skipped and it landed on my head, cracking the door in the process, but not damaging it, but still bouncing me off, and somehow cracking the door.
Oh yeah, there's a big crack, like an imprint of you. It just didn't go through. It like bowed the door to shape like Grismont, like a cartoon, like bing, and just on the other side you could see a perfect indent of Grismont's face.
And then when I bounced back,
kind of like a silhouette on the ground.
And I go like, I do this, go, well, Zog this.
And Spev, what do you say after you see this and react?
I stick around with you, blind big guy.
All right.
Sorry about the disturbance.
As you guys do that, the rest of the group starts walking past. Valnir, you're the last one to see the final trap. As the trap, you look down and see it becomes a sand spike pit. You see the rope. How do you activate the trap while seeing the rope? As it's about 5 feet ahead of you.
I just slowly drop my dagger down.
Throw your dagger right at the rope. Do a attack with it as you're throwing it.
Well, I'm not throwing it. I'm just like dropping it.
Oh, you're just gonna drop it.
Yep. Drop
At
it blade
the-
down at the rope.
All right, I still need to do some kind of accuracy. That's why I needed to do
All
still
right.
an attack form for dropping because you might miss, you might hit. It just
16 plus 10, 26.
Oh yeah, definitely hit. You needed at least a 13. You slam and it drops right through and cuts the rope. You see the rope on both sides. You see where the road was and it looked a little sandy. The sand starts sinking in really fast and these spikes protrude up. And then spikes on either end start firing past you as you just stand there. Now I need you to do one dexterity save for me because you're one step in.
Now, I see it, right?
You do see all this. You just need to do dexterity save. You do have advantage because you know what's happening.
Yep. 15 plus 10, 25.
Explain to me how you dodge these hail of spears that are like flying past you, like 4 or 5 of them, and you stepped in, you've seen them, and you're like, what'd you do? Like a moonwalk back, a backflip, a duck, dodge, you used your
More
weapons?
it was more like a cartoony, like Indiana Jones sketch of it, where I go in.
It's like the comedy thing where it shows the one guy just every shooting at him, his head's going and his body's just. You just do that for a moment. Everybody just in shock and awe, standing at you, going, how did he? What? Mayhem scratching his head, going,
what?
You know, the fastest times I've ever seen Valnir is when he's doing shit like this. But when I need him to come over here to help me lift something heavy, this motherfucker.
I think Spev
can
would have
dodge
a jaw
rain.
drop. Spev would jaw drop like
You could dodge a spear, you could dodge responsibility.
Spev would just have a jaw drop like
It's that Gohan and Videl meme. You can dodge bullets. You can dodge this. Yeah, I can. And then she's remembering back when she jumped at him and put her cooch right in his face.
she's gonna
And
slam with him. She's slamming with her legs. He did instant transmission.
Yeah, and he's like,
for right at the very end, I think I'm in the clear. I go to take a drink, as one spear goes right through the bottle of the mead I pulled out.
it's stuck to a tree on the other end, pouring liquid.
And that's what really pisses you off the entire time. It's like, I dodge all those spears, and the one thing that it hits the valuable meat.
Speaking of, as that happens, the water is, or the meat is leaking on the ground, but it sounds like blood at first or something trickling. As you hear in the forest, I think we got one. We got one. Yes. All right. Valnir, I need you to do a perception check for me to see and realize how many that just talked.
A 13 plus 1, 14.
You see in the shadow silhouette, but you only see 1 or 2. But you see them talking and cheering and running up to where the spears were firing.
Henry, can
But
I
you
do a
don't know
perception
what.
check too?
What?
Can I do a perception check too?
Yes, you guys can all do perception checks as Valnir. But first things first, Valnir, do mention this to anybody to have them look?
Yes, I instantly go, we are not alone.
All right,
Something
everybody can do a perception check now.
I got 18 plus 5, 23.
I got a dirty
I got-
20. I got a 12 plus 8.
I got 16 plus 2, 18.
Everybody that got over 16. You see.
I got exactly 16.
Oh, you see it too then. You see a were rat and a were dog from the Furkin tribe. Anybody that got 18 and up can see the tribal patch on their shoulder.
And that's our tribe, right?
No, this is the enemy tribe. They are wearing a more colorful band with a certain animal paw symbol that is not of the wolf paw, but of like a fox paw.
So after rolling perception, I think Spev will have something to say for this one. He tugs Mayhem by a piece of his armor. Hey, isn't that a symbol that opposite of you guys?
Yeah, that is the ones that attacked while we were on our quest.
Oh,
They waited until we
all
were
right.
there.
Good.
You see Mayhem. You see the rage of Mayhem's eyes going from his green eyes he normally has. They start flickering to purple, and you see his eyes go bloodshot. And you see the fur start growing. As the first time you see a transformation without a howl or him ripping his own flesh, you just see his body expanding and just pushing his own flesh off. Just enraged, just
And
trying to be
slowly
quiet.
let go. Like,
One of them.
What'd you say, Chris?
Can I throw an axe at one of them?
You can. Are you going to do it stealthily, or are you just going to do it loudly?
Yeah, I'm going to do it stealth.
What'd you
Let me
say?
do a stealth check first.
All right, do a stealth check, and then Dom, what'd you say?
I was gonna say Spev just gonna let go of the armor. Like, okay, I shouldn't have said nothing.
I got 19, 16 plus 3.
All right.
Valnir is also Valnir sees Mayhem transform, and so he's also going to transform.
All right, we both have our hybrid forms on now. Explain to me how you transform. Is it going to be quietly like how I just did, or is it going to be abrupt and
It's going to be quietly. You're going to see Valnir go down to what looks like all fours as he just starts arching his back as the fur just starts coming out of his back and taking over his entire body.
You see a black tail protrude out from under his armor. You see the fangs and claws stick into the ground. And as you see this Black Panther form just take shape he was already a tall Goliath, but now he's a bigger, meaner cat. It makes all the Black Panthers look small compared to him. You see the fangs appear out. And what color eyes do you go from?
He goes from like a greenish orange eyes to yellow eyes with red iris.
Oof.
We are now in our hybrid forms. We now have advantage when it comes to physical damage, and we have more advantage on our physical attacks. Better on our dodges, better on our senses and smells. Magic is our only weakness, really, or fire. But as being a hybrid, or as being a blood hunter, you guys all get ready and do your stealths. You see Mayhem grab his claws and stick them under his armpits of where his armor is and slash and pulls out his claws covered in his own blood. You see purple lightning start sparkling up from each hand. I got to do a stealth check too. Who else is doing a stealth attack with us for a team attack?
I will.
I got advantage on stealth, by the way.
I have advantage too, and I still got a shit.
I got 19.
All right.
14 plus 4, 18.
All right, so Grismont's going to be taking the lead. Edward Knight, Valnir will be taking the second attack. Dom, you'll be taking the third attack. Daniel, what is your stealth?
15.
15. You'll be taking the last. Well, no, Mayhem's going to be last. I'm going to be the one they pay attention to because I rolled a 2 and a 3. So 2 in light and 3 in dark.
I was gonna say I rolled a
Well, it's
19 plus
Henry,
3,
wouldn't also your lightning claws coming from the
Yeah, the
fingers
crackling is
giving
going to
away?
It's going to give away. But I'm purposely being aggro. You see,
I was about to
step
say,
back.
aren't you aggro anyways?
I am. That's the whole point of me. You see Lunil put her hand on Mayhem's shoulder and cast protection as you see a green aura appear around me. And you see her step back and transform into a werecat and snap her fingers and turns true invisible. All right. They hear and Mayhem just look up and go, "Did you find what you're looking for?" Smiling. And they look over at me. Now completely to you guys blind. They don't even know. They're the side of you guys is right here. They're invisible. They see me and they look over. You see them pull out their weapons and they start trying to charge.
Oh,
Charisma,
shite, it's the king!
Where is your first attack going to be and what is it and roll it? And then I need Dom and Devontae next. As you hear, "The king, get him! Kill him! If we get him, we get the crown!" What do you do?
I will attack the were-dog.
All right, roll your attack. You have advantage.
I am going to attack him with the tank hammer. Like come in like real quick from the side and just like that. Like I'm chopping.
You come around the tree as he runs past the tree, and all he sees is a big hammer right under his ribs. Now, which kind of is this going to be a heavy, sturdy hit? Is this going to be a steady, hurdy hit, or are you going to swing and slam him down with the hammer?
Yeah, I'm going to swing him. I'm going to go into his gut, then swing him above, and then attack that. So I'm going to do 2 attacks.
All right. This will be your backswing, but I need you to do a strength check first to make sure you can lift him up and slam him down on this. This is going to be a triple damage if you succeed because of it's in his guts.
16.
You succeed. His AC is 16. You just make it with the strength for it. Now roll for that attack.
I got 27 for the attack.
Damn. He's close to dead, but he's not dead. He's damn near. You just took most of his health in one slam. And it's a triple damage. And he just see blood spew out of his mouth. And just that big old swing, and you're smiling at it. Now, what does it look like to you when you're hovering over him as a giant orc to this were-dog that's just looking at you, and he's like turning back into a human form because he can't hold anymore after the injury?
I lifting up my bloody hammer and giving a big smile. It's like, you stay there. We got a question for you, little man.
All right, you guys hear that as you guys are going for an attack, so you guys want to keep him for questioning?
Because don't we need to time the group for where the main camp for this people?
You do, and this is smart for your character to do this. So you can do the last thing you can do, which would be your bonus action, is if you want to place your foot on him and try to hold him down, you can do that right now, or put your hammer on his chest again just to hold him down.
Yeah, I'll put my hammer down on top of him.
All right, so roll a strength check with advantage because you messed him up. I got to roll against you.
23, 19 plus 4.
Oh, man. So you're so lucky that I have to go with dark, not light. My light was a nat 20, but he had the disadvantage, so he had to go with dark. So it's a 14 with a plus 2, 16. He fails. As you hold the hammer to his chest after his guts just got squished in. And he's like gasping for air, just trying to hold onto the hammer, trying to push it off, but he can't. And not wagging his tail anymore.
I look down at him as he's trying to push the hammer off. It's like, don't try, little man.
All right, Dom and Thunderbase, what are you two doing as the next guy is a were-rat running past both of you at the same time? He's What do you two do?
I'm going. I'm going for
I
the attack with the rat against the rat.
Okay, and
and I
Dom.
am gonna need him to make a dex save.
All right, what's that dex save? A 4 plus 4, an 8.
I used Earth Tremor at level
Perfect.
1, doing 3 points of damage, bludgeoning,
All right, Dom.
and
You see him rocking on his
he's
knees.
knocked prone.
All right, so he's knocked prone from this, falling down to his knees to his face. Uh, what do you do as Spev as you see this happening?
I'm gonna use the. I'm gonna use the dagger of venom for an attack.
All right, you have advantage because he is knocked prone.
All
As
right, here we
he
go.
falls face first right in front of you, taking this damage, double damage, by the way,
Ooh.
from Thunderbase, from his Valnir. Where
All
Valnir?
right.
Where near?
13 plus 10.
That's a cool name.
23. Does 23 hit?
23 does. How much damage are you
And
doing?
now roll.
Where are you stabbing him with this dagger?
6 plus 4, 10 damage.
Okay. You stab him and damage him severely. Falls on his face. Daniel,
She's so.
what do you do? What is the reaction and attack you do after this? Dom, you get one more attack for it before you end your turn, though, Dom. For this.
All right.
This is just like all actions right now, like in a reaction attacks. But with attacks, I
Now
get
for
2
this
physical,
one,
1 spell.
All right. Roll for one more. Here we go. A 17 plus 10, 27 to hit.
All right. Whoops.
And it is a 2 plus 4, 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yes.
All right. So, and that's not including poison, right?
It
You get the
is
poison.
not included with poison.
Yeah, so you got to
Oh,
roll
geez,
poison.
you need to do two damage rolls for poison then.
I said there is no poison damage for this weapon.
Oh, I thought your dagger was a poisonous dagger.
Yeah, I thought you just said you were using the poison one.
Yeah.
The dagger
poison
venom.
dagger.
This one doesn't have poison to it. It's probably at another level.
No, it's
see.
the venom dagger should have venom damage, which is poison.
Oh, it does have poison damage on. I see it now. It does have poison on it.
If you just read
Which means
read
if
those
I'm
things,
so 2d10s for poison.
Yep. So roll 4d10s because you 2 per.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah, you do a
Let's
lot of
see.
damage, like a lot of poison damage. That's a really good dagger. You should utilize that more.
Huh.
Mind you, if you
Well-
want to make it a dagger that can teleport back to you, ask Lunil. She has the ability to give you her and tune your weapons to have a special power of teleporting back to your hand after throwing it, or flying
Very
back
nice.
to you, depending on which version you want.
Yeah, I got an axe like that.
So do I.
Okay.
Mine does necrotic damage.
4d10s.
Mayhem's maces do it. He just doesn't use them like that. He
Oh.
just likes to beat you with
All
them.
right. I'm ready to roll now. Let's roll this. Let's roll these four these d10s. Let's see d10s. Here we go. Okay.
All right, 4d10s. 4d10s.
I rolled a total of 23 in poison damage.
Nice, nice. You see his veins of this were rat just sink all the way through. As they usually they because he's a were rat though he takes half damage, but still severe because he's immune to part poisons. But he still has to take at least 12 damage, as it severely hurts him. Not knowing what kind of dagger this was and wasn't prepared. So after that, Mayhem runs up and goes for a big old stomp right on this were rat's head. A 15 plus 12. So
27.
yeah, I'm hitting him hard. How hard? Super hard.
Eek.
Doing 27 points of damage, as with the electric as well. As you see, my claws, my feet become electrical as well. It shoots down to me. And then not including the lightning. 6 more points. He's not dead, but he's close. I get in one more attack. Actually, I get 14 plus 12, 26. Go for the damage. 20 damage plus the lightning. 6 more damage. Close to dead, but not dead yet. They're both that. I still get one more attack though. I'm gonna grab him up and go for a bite on his head, and I roll a nat 20 on my light. So yeah, he only had 10 points of health left, and that automatically is going to be 18, so it's times 2. So how do I want to do this? I'm going to grab up the were rat and lift him up in front of all of you guys and hold him up in the air and look down at the were dog man that's freaking out as Grismot's holding him down with his hammer. And he sees me, and I look over going, "The fate for all who betray the Were Kingdom." As he opens his mouth, you see the werewolf mouth enlarge, and he just snaps the head right off and rips it apart and throws the body as it starts twitching. And he just chews the head as you see it turn from a were rat back into a human, and he just crunches the brain and spits it out. The poison makes it a little spicy. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of didn't think that brain fruit was gonna work for you.
It's fine. He smiles with the bloody poison running down his mouth as he walks up to the were dog and go, "You're next. You better start talking." I need to do an intimidation check for me. Anybody want to help with intimidation?
I can do that because I'm already there.
Plus 7. I got a dirty 20. 13 plus 7. 30, 20.
I got a 23, 18 plus 5.
All right.
As I'm holding the hammer down, I look at him down.
You best stop talking, lad. I don't think the king here is in a very talkative mood. And right now, I'm the nice one.
He looks up at you. You, the nice one? What?
Oh, and I just gave him a big old toothy grin. It's like, yeah, right now, he's pissed off. I'm calm.
As he looks over and reaches into a bag. I have a message. He pulls out this magical little box.
Before he hands over the box, I push down on the hammer a little bit. I go, "You best not try anything, boy. You won't like what happens."
He rolls a 19 in his acrobatics for speed right as you do this and flicks it open and gives us the finger. Right as it opens up, and it lights up an explosive, kind of like a fireball, but more explodey. I need everybody within the vicinity to do a dex save for me with disadvantage if you're right next to it, which is me and Grismot. Everybody else.
Question: can I do something to try and stop it from exploding?
What would you like to try?
I am going to try and use Ray of Frost to freeze it to keep from exploding.
It'll slow it down.
Or could he freeze it to stop it from opening?
Possible. It's already flicked to open, but you could slow down the explosion, getting your chances to get away. Grismot and me could have a chance to get out of the way. You guys can actually get out of the chance taking no damage.
The dice gods have spoken. A nat 20 plus 6, 26.
Okay, explain to me how you shoot this ice frost as he's opening this box and it flicks right open and you see the explosion charging and about to go as it gives us the finger and it's about to go. How does the ice frost freeze it and keep it in bay long enough for us to get the hell away?
So the way I do it is like I basically hold my hand out and let the frost come out from my hand in a ray form, and I start surrounding it like a snowball.
All right, Grismont, I need you and me to both do either acrobatics or athletics to see how fast we can get out of the way before this is still going to go. Just it's slowed down and long enough, which also is going to make the guy have a horrible death because he thought it was going to be one quick boom, but no.
22. 12 plus 10.
Okay.
So I pretty much get away. Okay, I'm going to get myself another beer.
25 for me. As we see him flick the box, give the finger, and say certain chant of his
and
clan.
I got 2 19s plus 10, so...
Daniel and everybody else, I need you guys to do acrobatics or athletics to see how fast you get away. As long as you guys don't hit a nat 1, you're okay. It'd be funny if it was.
I can just see it now for the nat 1s. They're like, wait, what's going on? Blah!
Right?
This show is not sponsored by beer.
Lunil got a 22. Mayhem got 25. All of us run away just in the nick of time before it
like
goes
Mighty
boom.
Python?
Run away! You see the guy's hand freeze. And he looks over going, it was supposed to be quick and painless, no! And now it's charging and it starts cracking his arm as the energy starts shooting into his skin and charging up his flesh as he starts screaming in pain.
His eyes start
finally, ice finally breaks as the rest of it goes. But those last moments, he feels every bit.
But now we get an advantage because now they assume that any person that's in the vicinity assumes that we got caught up in the explosion.
Unless someone's using a certain ability to scry on you from a distance. Which, speaking of... Okay. I need everybody here to do a stealth check, as it was, as you all run away into the forest for a moment, as the explosion happens, taking out a big chunk of this road.
You said it's stealth?
14 plus 4, 18.
Like you're all hiding.
12 plus 3, 15.
Okay. What did you get, Domisage? Or you're you might be busy right now. I see you said something. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. I'll roll for him for Spev. Spev got a nat 20. Man, the dice gods are loving Dom right now and DJ Thunderbase. They're liking Lunil too. They're not liking Mayhem. Mayhem
That's
got a
angry because these guys are trying to take your kingdom.
Yep.
Do they ever like Mayhem, though?
Right. I got a +5 because it's a disadvantage. It's 14 plus 5. Okay. So I got a 19. The scry, as I was just stating, Lunil looks over going, it's here. They're looking for us. As you hear an invisible woman, you don't see her, but you hear her, as we're all standing there quietly and huddling down. She waves her hand, and you see this magical dust fling her over, and you see like a magical eyeball appear it's like see-through. It wasn't there, and then it just appeared kind of like see-through-ish. And you see it looking around for us, but it doesn't see. All it sees is smoke and destruction all around, trying to find us. And you see it blink, blink, and disappear. We look forward. Okay. That was unexpected. Let's head through some more. is now all of us have to go through the next survival check as a team survival check. All of us did succeed with our stealth, so we'll get advantage for this one. So everybody roll to die, please. Roll 2d20. Whatever one the highest one is the one you take for your survival.
16 plus 7.
I got plus 8. 17 plus 8 for me. Wow. At 25. Lunal. 19 plus 7. Good. Yes. What'd you get, Grismont? What was your survival?
Hang on.
Beautiful courses rising from all love remains.
17. 12 plus 5.
Sun breaks dawn,
All right.
revealing the day will last.
18 and 4.
In the echoes of
Awesome. You guys all make it and succeed. You run past through the forest. None of the enemies see you. You see another group waiting in the middle of the road, thinking we're going to show up, looking around. The ones that were in the bushes, we ran behind, and they didn't know. Everybody's stealth was high enough. Only one that got close is Fenrir here. So Fenrir, I need you to roll another stealth check for me.
Another stealth.
For you, yes.
12.
Oh, no. You end up running past this guard. And he sees you. Now, what do you do in that moment? Do you run past? Do you try to quiet or silence him? What do you try to do?
Can I roll a persuasion? Can I roll a persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion or intimidation. You do it. Just figure out. Let me know which one it is.
There was no fucking way I just rolled that.
What'd you roll?
Something bad, apparently.
1, but my modifier is a -1, so a net 0.
Well, if that works, makes sense because they're looking for you guys. And Fenrir is one of the prominent soldiers of the Mayhem's army. And they know. They look right.
Ow!
Hey, look right at you as you got a -0, and they go, "We have a captain of the guard. We have Fenrir, one of the werewolves. Get him!" Now, do you want to keep running with the group, or do you want to try to stand and fight as all the rest of the guys all the enemies are starting to come at you?
I will keep running. I am just still in shock.
All right, roll a dexterity check for me, please, with advantage. As you are aware creatures, you can run faster. Unless you're not in the werewolf form yet. Are you in werewolf form or human form?
Werewolf form.
All right, so you have advantage for rolling for this for your dexterity. And then I need you to do an acrobatics or athletics to see if you're going to catch up with everybody. Everybody else?
18 plus 21.
Okay. The rest of you guys, I need everybody else to roll a dexterity. No, sorry, acrobatics or athletics. One of your choice of how you run. And for the rest of us, we have advantage. I have a 17 plus 11.
I got 17 plus 10 for athletics.
Okay.
I like
Same. 17 plus 10, 27.
Nice. You got 27 with me. So it's Mayhem and Valnir right next to each other. Grismont right behind us. Fenrir coming up from the rear. Lunal behind all of us, but she's flying and invisible, so she doesn't have to worry. Spev, the hunter, hanging off the back of one of us. Returns. Spev, who are you hanging off the back of as all of us are running?
It's like Grismont. He's got the biggest back.
Yeah, until...
Well, this time it would be Grismont after that accident, so I think I just hang out with Valnir.
All right, so Spev is just hanging on to the back of Valnir as a werepanther. I need you to do a strength check for me, Spev. Make sure you're hanging on tight.
All right. Here we go. Okay, I'll accept this one. A 19 plus 2, 21.
Okay. You succeed. Hanging on by dear life, this werepanther, running on all fours. As with your size, you look like it's your mount. Because your character is sorry, you're a halfling and he's a werepanther. And it looks like in a video game when you get that cool mount that's really unique. You're running across that way as Mayhem's running across. All of you succeed at getting past as they can't keep up. But they are informing the guards they saw one of you at least. There may have been one or two survivors.
I still don't know how that was possible.
Math, man. You got a negative to one of your stats, you're going to have a problem. You get there finally. I need you guys to do... one more. This is your last survival check. But this one is a straight roll. So just one shot. Your first roll. Mayhem.
Luckily, I have natural advantage.
21. 16 plus 5.
Dirty 20, 13 plus 7.
All right, Fenrir and Berlin, or sorry, Valnir. Fenrir. What'd you get, Dom?
I have a 10 plus 8. 18.
I got an 18 plus 8. I got 26. And Lunil, 17 plus 7. All right, 24. All of you make it to where the kingdom is. You guys took a certain route that was past the main road that Mayhem&Lunil guided you guys to. And where Valnir knew there's a back hatch to the kingdom. Valnir, I need you to do a history check to remind yourself where exactly it is before we show up on the field.
What is it with you, with royalty and making back doors?
18 plus 8. 18 plus 8.
18 plus 8, okay. But 26 for you. You remember the door past the waterfall. It leads where the Black Skull entrance is. Do you want to tell anybody where it is?
I instantly go,
Quickly, this way. There's an easier way in.
Okay. As all of you head that way. Grab the characters, switch them out, bring in the proper ones. Charisma, Mayhem, Fenrir, Lunil. Fenrir, Spev. Okay. You guys finally make it in. You got Valnir, do you want to tell everybody about this secret passage that you know about that's past the waterfall?
Yeah, I lead everyone directly there.
All right. Okay. Field is set. Monsters are placed. And we are under the bridge. Okay, guys. I need everybody here to get ready when you get past waterfall. Valnir, are you using any form of opening the waterfall without us getting splashed or wet or damped? Or are you
I
gonna
use my shape water to split it.
All right, you use shape water, split and spread the water as it goes shh, as we come right in, seeing it, using the royal sigil to open the gate. It unlocks and opens for us as we walk through. And then your shape water dissipates and it closes back up. And we head through the tunnels. Say a few hundred feet, so different patterns, different directions. I need you, Valnir, to do a history check to remember the path to lead to the throne room. Mayhem doesn't remember.
19
Lunil
plus 8.
What was that?
19 plus 8.
Oh, okay. So 27. You remember the exact patterns, and you get through as you have little markings across certain parts and points that tell you take a left or take a right, go straight. Little engravings on the walls are magical sigils that you see and know about. Finally, get to the back hatch. It opens up behind the drapes that are hung around where the kingdom is. Do you want to open it and pass through?
Yep.
All right. How do you open it? Do you want to open it quietly, loudly, abruptly?
I'm going to open it quietly, just in case.
All right. Roll stealth check with advantage, please.
Hmm. 18 plus 4, 24.
24. Okay.
Or 22.
You open it quietly. No creaks, no nothing. You slide the door open. Now I need everybody else to do stealth checks as well as we are going behind this curtain, behind where the kingdom is, before we start hearing a conversation or knowing what's going on.
12 plus 3, 15.
Okay. What about you, Fenrir? Stealth check. And then same thing for you, Sage the Intelligent.
17.
14 plus 3, 17.
17s. Okay, so those are better. 8 plus 8, 16. Lunil, wow, double nat 20s. Holy crap. Lunil, she just, and no one knows. She flies in invisible. Right past everybody. All you guys hear now when you get in, I need everybody to do a perception check for me to see what they hear. For the rest of you, someone might hear something, some may not hear anything at all.
I don't hear anything. A 5 plus 1, 6.
14 plus 2, 16.
Okay. What'd you get, Grismont?
Well, what was I looking for? The stealth check?
No, this is a perception check to see what you hear, unless you have your natural perception high.
22, 17 plus 5.
Okay. You hear in conversation a female voice. What do you mean you can't find them? What do you mean my men are dead? How did they not catch them? All cars are posted at the front. We would have seen them by now. The last time I scried, all I seen was rocks,
Your death.
dirty tunnels, and water. Are they here? Get the rest of the men. And looks over. Tori, I thought you knew this man. I thought you could take him out. I thought you could take out Crom, too. You keep failing. You know, sorry, I keep getting shot at him with it. It's fucking bloody hell. I don't even... Oh. How did I... Just... You're trying to shoot at me, and I go with this guy that keeps telling me his name's Ross. I've never met a bounty hunter that could chase me through portals. Oh, speaking of, I have to go. He opens a portal and jumps through. You're gonna leave me?
I believe he just did.
He did. Other guards, ma'am. We sense they may be here. We're not sure. We've looked all around the kingdom. It looks like there's escape patterns and paths all around here. The princess got away. So did the rest. All royalty is safe, except for this bumbling uncle. As you see the Grand Archsage Llama sitting there at the table. I don't care who you are. Shut the hell up. I am not leaving my spot. I worked for this.
And also, why are you in your underwear?
He might be. As he has a giant robe over it. Big giant beard. Big, more or less, kind of like, I'd say like 5'11", 6 foot. Sturdy, thick. You would think he's a wizard Santa Claus. But he's saying ho 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 the different way. He has
he says that down at the tavern.
He has this big table that sits in front of him, that slightly hovers, and he sits in a chair that slightly hovers as he's in it. This magical crystal ball that rolls around the table crazily, and you swear it's about to roll off. It never does, as the magic holds it within the table. He looks over with this brown robe with gray streaks on it, and this big bushy beard with a gray streak in the middle. There's an energy field that floats amongst them. And the Wolfman Queen goes, and we can't do anything to this guy, but he won't attack anybody either. But if we get too close, as you see one of the guys try to jump off the roof to sneak attack. And let's see what he gets for a roll at least. Yeah, a 9 he is not getting. He falls and goes right for an attack as Grand Archsage Llama just looks up and the shield glows. You see the were creature that looked like a were cat assassin fall and hit and just turn to sunder and instantly, like ashes and everything. Skeletal just disappears. And you hear their soul screeching in pain as Llama rolls his eyes as the glowing orb on the table rolls around and stops and absorbs the man's soul and sucks it right in. Llama looks over the Grand Archsage going, I've warned you, no more, or I'm going to have to play self-defense. Don't want to do that. I don't care who the kingdom is that sits this throne, but this is my spot. Do not disrupt the order. There's only one llama here. As he smiles. What do you guys do? As we've seen with your perception, you also seen several guards lined up. And a big giant spiritual ball just locked in place sitting in the center. As she rolls her eyes and goes, I got something else instead.
Grisma would go, is right next to Grisma next to Mayhem.
Yes, Mayhem's starting to walk past you though, as he's starting to get ready to attack. As Lunil's just
I grab him by the shoulder, whisper in his ear, go, I think the fox one looks like a bimbo.
Even with all his anger, all his rage, you see him look over and smirk at you, trying not to laugh. You know, you're right. Fuck it, let's kill him. And just turns and runs.
I'm done with that.
All right, guys. Because everybody rolled a high stealth and succeeded, who would like to do what to whom as the first attack rolls in? Is this going to be like a reaction attack? Not like a full-on, you get several attacks. No, you get one thing. What is the one thing you do before it goes into initiative? And for everybody else that's watching or watching in the future, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Rolling to Die and DJ Thunderbase as custom stories and custom.
Did you say the troll is chained to the ground?
Troll.
I thought you said a troll was in the room too.
No, it's a giant ball spiritual like machine. You see it just sitting there on the ground, nothing hooked and chained around it. But you do see several guards that are all were creatures of all different types, but they all wear the symbol.
Okay, then I will hit one of the guards into Llama's bubble.
Okay, so it'll be the closest one past the queen. I'm going to need you to roll an attack for me. And DJ Thunderbase, what is your character going to do for his action and attack?
A 17, 6 plus 11.
Okay, we'll roll for your damage, and then I'll go from there. Dom and DJ Thunderbase, what you do, and Daniel.
I am going to need... If there are any that are bunched together within a 10-foot radius of each other, I need them to make a dex save.
All right. If you
Constitution save.
Henry, I got 7 plus 5.
Okay.
For my damage, and since I have a mastery of my hammer, I have push. I can push him up to 10 feet straight away from myself.
So you can launch him into one of the other guys right into the thing that Devon.
The llama's bubble.
Yeah, well, there you go. You go for the one guy that's out of the range of DJ Thunderbase's attack with his character. Funnily enough, launching him into the bubble of doom. The doom, I tell you. The llama bubble.
The doom. How'd that one toucher say it? It was like doom.
But
I was thinking that from Invader Zim, like she says, just like doom.
Yeah.
Doom. I
want to see the doom song.
Hours later. Yep, the doom song. I have tried to sing it.
It wasn't hours later. It was days. It was months later. He did that for months.
The doom song was on YouTube, and someone put a loop of it for I think it was 24 hours or something. Many years ago. But back to the story. Big Vader Zim fan. So, making a Johnny character, definitely making a Johnny Homicidal Maniac as a D&D character. Good inspiration. That'll be a great rogue. DJ Thunderbase, the vicinity is right in the middle of these guards. You're going to be hitting all 10 except for the 2 specialty that were by the queen, which Grismont just chucked and pucked one all the way into the field, just going like a bug zapper. Like, ah!
I bet the Frontier is like, what the hell?
All right. That'll be the first reaction
Okay.
everybody's going to see before they all turn and look.
So
and
the
then
ones
just...
I'm hitting need to make a Constitution save.
11.
They are taking 14 points of thunder damage.
Thunder.
Yikes!
Wow, they all rolled low. Not one of them got over a 13.
I didn't get a chance to tell you what I rolled.
Oh yeah, you get the next guard that's next to the queen because Grismont just chucked one of them into a field. There's the other one that's right next to. What do you do?
I mean, first thing I was almost gonna do was going to transfer to an animal, but since you said guard, since Grismont did launch it, I think I will use athletic.
Guards, like top
I
guys.
will use athletics, athletics and athletics or aerobics to jump off Valnir and then go for an attack for the other guard with force.
All right, what are you gonna do?
First, I must roll an acrobatics or athletics first to jump off the back of Valnir and then head for the guard after. Let's see if I succeed. We have a 15 plus 3, 18.
Okay, so you jump off Valnir's back after he casts a spell. You flip around, and what do you do in that flipping around?
So what's going to do is a 1-2 step jump right off of Valnir's head.
Okay.
A front somersault coming direct like a direct leap towards the guard. So what I'm gonna do is roll for an attack to also push the other one next to the bubble. If it succeeds. Let's see. Do I roll for strength check or do I roll for attack?
This will be an attack. Now, what is this you're doing? Are you transforming, or are you just hitting them with something?
I'm hitting with something.
What are you hitting him with? Your scimitar, or?
Yes. All right, let's see what this have. Okay, for scimitar, let's see what we got. Oh, a nat 20 plus 12, 32.
All right, so you hit. Now, where are you hitting? And is this the scimitar that's the what do you call it? The one that cuts your head off instantly?
This one is a Holy Avenger scimitar.
Okay, so I thought it was the Vorpal scimitar. No, this is the Holy Avenger. Okay, what does it do? What's the special ability for the Holy Avenger scimitar?
Okay, let's see. It's a melee. It has melee attack type. It has finesse, light, nick, and then for damage, it has slashing damage. But for other damages, it has a radiant damage.
All right, so do the damage and then the radiant damage right after.
All right, here we go. 6. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is gonna be huge. For a total of for the total I have it's 14 plus 6, 20 damage of slashing damage. And I'm gonna roll for radiant damage now. And for radiant damage, let's see what do we got. Okay. Roll 2d10s for that. Here we go. It is a 15. It is a 15 plus 6 radiant damage. 15 plus 6, 21.
Nice,
21
nice.
of radiant damage.
All right, you severely hurt him, but you don't kill him. You got him surprised. He's bleeding all over the place. A bunch of guys get messed up by Valnir here. One guy flies over everybody. Yahoo! Llama goes, the hell was that? And a skull absorbs right into the orb. And he goes, oh, someone screwed up.
Fireworks.
Mayhem and Lunil both look over as you see Foxen try to cast a spell. Right as she sees Mayhem going to slash at her face, she casts Stop Time. But Lunil, watching, counter spells. And she snaps her fingers. Wait! And then a big claw comes right at her face. Nat 20. Nice. And you just see a big lightning purple claw hitting Foxen right in the face. And you hear, bitch! As Mayhem slashes her down to the steps, taking fall damage on top of the damage. 26 points, plus 8 points of lightning damage, plus bludgeoning. Nice. Okay. 14 points altogether. Her falling down the steps. And Mayhem using the rest of his movement speed to jump down on top to land on her for pouncing strike. But I roll a nat 1.
No!
Ooh. Badass for a short period of time. Slap, hit, knock down the stairs. Yeah! Go to jump and I trip. Right off her blood. Off my feet. Mayhem's werewolf legs buckle and trip as he falls forward. Taking 10 points of bludgeoning damage, but it gets halved for being a hybrid. And I'm enraged, so it makes it less. My last attack's a nat 20 again. Oh, shit. I'm going from a 21 to 20. I get up and just go for that werewolf strike right at her, clawing her, doing an extra, not much, 28 points plus electric, 4. Okay. She is knocked prone right now from my hits. And I'm just standing there while there are still guards starting to surround me. Lunil is going to stay hidden, and she's just going to wait. And so now everybody go into initiative. I want you all to roll initiative for me, please. As now the fight has begun.
Finally.
+5.
16
Ooh,
plus
damn, another
4,
9.
dirty 20.
18 plus 3, 21.
22, 19 plus 3.
18 plus 3, 21.
Okay, and what was yours again, Devontae?
Go roll again.
16 plus 4, dirty 20.
Okay, 20. Okay, so we need Dom and Daniel to both roll 1d20 and just tell me what that 1d20 is.
All right. $15 for me.
18.
All right, Daniel's going to go before Dom. Okay, so it goes Mayhem and Lunil first, then Grismont, then Dom. Then Daniel, then Dom, then Valnir. You guys all got high for your initiative.
Well, I have advantage with initiative.
Lucky.
All right, so now that we have this all situated, Mayhem and Lunil. Mayhem goes for his attacks again. 14 plus 12, a hit. And a 13 plus 12, a hit. I do for damage. 19. 21. And how much for electric? 5 and 8. Okay. My final attack is going to be a German suplex. 19 for my grapple plus 5, 24.
Just see you.
Nat 20.
I just see you in these two big balls of fur just roll bouncing across the room, going. Ah!
You see this big, like black and purple werewolf. Well, his armor's purple, but his black and gray fur werewolf with his purple lightning claws lunging at this red fox with like a bird skull helmet.
He's dressed like
slashing and ripping at her, making her bleed and drop. She tries to fight back, and her reactions fail. Mayhem, after he claws and stomps her, picks her up and just goes for a full-on power bomb and just slams her down for a last ride version. Last ride power bomb, picks her up, chucks her down, and woof. You see the floor of the Royal Keep just crumple down and bricks stick out. And it shows her like hit the ground and bounce and her eyes flicker. And she just tumbles down, bleeding everywhere, taking double damage from that. Yeah. She's not dead, but she's close already. Mayhem's first pounce. And he smiles and looks. So Lunil looks at the guards that are running past, and she makes a force field around us. So no one else can get in, just Mayhem and the Renegade Fox. And she has to keep her concentration. So that ends our turn. It is now Grismont's turn. As you see this happening and a big green force field goes around Mayhem, you see these guards trying to run around and attack all of you guys, but they're all severely damaged thanks to DJ Thunderbase here. You're first to react as one of the head guardsmen is being attacked by Spev right now, this little 2-foot-tall woman, and he's just like, what the hell?
I placed my hammer back on my back. I put my hammer back on my back. I grab both my axes. I yell, "Wog!" Activate rage mode. Just for funsies. And I charge the largest group of guards.
All right, there's a group of 6 and a group of 4.
I'll take the 6.
You're at the top of the steps running, so you have a chance to run and jump down onto them. You'll at least get about 4 of them. If you want to do that and land on them, it's going to be either acrobatics or athletics.
I can do that.
Mind you, right before you did all this, you've seen Mayhem trip and fall down the steps because of the blood that was sitting at the tip where he was at. You're smart enough to know not to step there, but still funny as hell to watch Mayhem first trip down the stairs.
I got a 25, 15 plus 10.
Explain to me how you jump and land on the 4 and attack the other 2 with the axes.
I pump my arms with my axes starting to ignite, and I just, as I hit down the 1 step, 2 step, and I hit off the 3rd step and jump out, like, ah! This giant rage and filled arc with his eyes glowing with burning rage, the veins throbbing in his head and his neck. His knuckles turning different colors, gripping their axes so tightly. Landing.
All right, roll 2 attacks for your the 2 guys you're hitting as you're coming down. As the other 4 are going to just be collapsed down by the sheer fact of a big, giant green orc for landing on them. That's like 7 foot tall.
I got 15, 5 plus 10.
All right, so you hit.
That's 1.
You slash these guards. At least the 1. What's the other roll for the other guy?
23, 13 plus 10.
You definitely slash that guy. That guy you get a good damage to. The other one, decent damage. Roll damage for those two, and the rest will get the fall bludgeoning damage, which I'll roll.
I got an 8 for one.
All right.
And 6 for the other one. And since my axes are flaming, I get 4. And
Yep. 2 each. So
it's I'll just split it down the middle, 5 and 5.
All right, so 10. All right. You land and do 28 damage of bludgeoning damage on top of the 4 guys separate, crushing them down with your weight. The other 2 guys, you slash down with your axe, is igniting them on fire. As I rolled for them to see if they catch on fire, and yes, they did, because they're also big and furry. And one got a 6 and one got a 3. And plus their pluses, no, even with the 2s. Okay. That's going to take up the consumption of your action. The last thing you could do is get up, which will be your bonus action. And what would you like to say or do when you get up?
By the way, are these your guards or these are her men?
These are her men. They all have the banner of their group.
I get up
where
with
our
lifting both my axes. I go look over at the fox bimbo. I look over at her and go, "Hey, you stupid bimbo! Hey, you stupid foxy bimbo! These are supposed to be your best gods. I'm not impressed at these stupid gifts."
Right? The freaking giant just shows up. Giant Warhammer Orc. All right, so you say that. Roll an intimidation check for me and see if that was successful or not, because that'll help in the fight for me.
Can 8 + 5, 13 help?
A 13. Let me see if it succeeds her. Nope, you don't get DM dice. A 10. Yes, you scared the living hell out of her. Thinking she had some tough guards, not realizing that Mayhem has more, and they're far meaner. And bigger and stronger. And we have the best of gadgets. You just don't know until it's too late. So you do that. You scare off scare the fox, and that's in the energy shield with Mayhem fighting toe to toe. Queen versus king in a sense. 2 different kingdoms fighting. Who will win? Next on the list, Fenrir, the Wolfman.
Yeah.
It is now your turn as you witness the orc jump from the left and land on 6 guys after them all getting blasted. You see Mayhem running down and fighting the Fox Queen and getting a shield put up around so no one can get between them two. As Lunil's are floating invisible, no one can see her. You see Spev slashing and attacking this one guy that's on the right of you. What do you do as you see there's 4 other guys coming around the other way as Valnir is standing there next to you?
I charged those 4 guys, and while ripping at my flesh,
turning into your werewolf.
To imbue my blood with lightning.
All right. Now, do you want both lightning or one lightning, one fire, depending? Because you can switch between depending on who you're fighting.
1 lightning, 1 ice.
Okay, lightning and ice. Which one's which, left or right? For which?
Right is lightning, is ice.
It'd be easier if lightning was left. But yeah, okay, so right is lightning and left is ice. As you rip through yourself and jump up to attack these 4 guys. Now, do you want to do the same thing Grismont did and jump and lunge at these guys? Because your bonus action is transformation.
I jump and land in the middle of them.
All right, roll in acrobatics or athletics for me with advantage because of your hybrid transformation.
Ooh, nat 20 + 9.
So explain to me how you land on all 4 of these guys as you jump and lunge. Like, explain to me how it looks.
I jump and land perfectly in the middle of them. but as I'm jumping, I bring my claws against the front two guy, and I slice their throats and decapitate them.
All right, well, you gotta roll for attacks for those first before doing that, but that sounds cool. All right, so you go and slash for both of them. So roll 2 attacks for me with both your claws.
18 for the lightning.
Okay.
And 16 for the ice.
All right, so they both hit. So you slash one guy with lightning, and you shock him and slash him open, but he's not dead. He's hurt, though. And the other guy, you slash him, and right as this jugular opens up, it freezes right over. And you land down next to them, and you smirk and smile. Now, explain to me, do you want to do an intimidation check or anything, or do you want to do one more attack? Because that's all you can do is one more attack, or you can intimidate all of them.
19 for intimidation.
Gotta roll for them. 17 and a 2. Those are fails. 18 and a 15. Oh, they all fail. You succeed. Explain to me how you make each one of them scared little kitty cats.
I throw a cucumber at them.
And basically, they're the biggest fangs that they've ever seen.
They look over at you and they're like, "Oh, those are almost as big as Mayhem's fangs. Holy shit! I'm not fucking with that."
And then somehow
the other one.
Even better, he pulls a cucumber out of his pouch and throws it at them.
Not throwing a cucumber. Your character has them. Hey, I have a chef orc ready for anybody who wants to play as a chef orc. He has a frying pan and everything, and then I have another orc that's with him with a butcher cleaver, and then the goblin with the frying pan. Yes, guys, I do have the meme goblin from the that they talk about with the magical frying pan. So I do have one little angry goblin. I gotta paint him one day, and he'll be ready. Customized him. I'm getting it ready. I have all the characters. It's gonna suck and be fun at the same time. Okay, Daniel, your turn is done, as they all have disadvantage now because you have put them in fear. Spev the Hunter, what are you doing as this guardsman is turned around and is looking at you, and he pulls out his sword, his long sword, and he pulls up his shield and snarls at you as you see this like dog furkin. It looks like all raged and with the flag colors on his shield.
Well, okay. Spev is ready for more. Is ready for more action. As now she's more closer to. Is now that she's more closer to this big entity. She draws out her dagger of venom to finish the job. So,
okay,
I will be rolling for hit with dagger of venom. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
14 plus 10. Does 24 hit?
It does hit. As you slash in. Where are you slashing?
I'm from the chest to the neck, up to the neck, up to the neck.
Chest up to the neck.
Uh-huh. So for damage, give me a second. For this one, I have to roll these. Okay, so for that, I roll a 4 plus 4, 8 damage. And for poisoning damage, 11 plus 4, 15 poisoning damage.
Nice. The guard steps back with anger and rage and looks at you and goes, "You little pipsqueak! You have no idea what I'm going to do to you."
Yeah, Well, have a taste of a venomous dagger to your chest, to your neck. How does it feel? Have a blade to your esophagus, big boy.
All
right, so you're gonna attack one more
You
time.
don't even really need to stab him that deep. You just cut him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack one more time, and
I love the show.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's hope this works. Ha 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 ha! A net 20 plus 10, 30 to hit.
Okay.
And now, where is it? Now to roll for damage. Here we go. A 3 plus 4, 7 damage.
Nice. And then that's not including the poison?
This is not including the poison this time.
All right, what's the poison damage?
You want me to roll for poison damage?
Well, you're hitting with the poison dagger again, aren't you?
Yes. Well, that was a regular attack, but you want me to roll for poison again?
Yeah, if it's the dagger still, it still does the poison damage.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Come on, give me good luck. And for
if it's the scimitar, it's the holy damage. If it's dagger, it's poison damage.
Okay, 15 plus 4, 19 poisoning damage.
Nice. You only have 15 health left. How do you want to do this?
Okay.
As you slashed away at him, then he calls this little pipsqueak, and he was trying to rush at you with his
powerfully
shield.
Create 3 uppercuts. She sliced them one time torso, another time torso to the bottom of the neck, and the third time she pushes another uppercut. This time, all the way up to underneath the mouth, where your throat is connected to where the thyroid in your neck is connected. She stabs right into that.
All right. So you see this little 2-foot-tall woman running, skittering really fast. It's this big, giant were-dog. Slams his shield down, trying to slash his sword down at the ground. She runs to the left, runs to the right, dodges, jumps right over the shield, slashes at the chest, does a quick spin, slashes at the throat as the were-dog lets go of his sword to grab at his neck. She spins around one last time, stabbing it upward, right up his jaw, up his neck, right through the brain. As you see him just look at her dead-eyed, and just drop down.
And she pulls down her dagger from out of the skull and lands back to the ground.
And you just see the big body fall right behind you.
Pipsqueak.
Dropping dead.
Let that be a lesson to you in hell, bub. Big things come in small packages. Bye-bye.
All right, so after that, that ends your turn. Now it goes to DJ Thunderbase for Valnir Nighthammer. What do you do as you just watch Spev just wreck this guard? You see the queen and the king facing off in a shield around, protecting that no one can get through. And you see the guards, the 4 fighting Fenrir and the 6 fighting Grismont.
Okay.
You see...
Are Grismont and Fenrir, are they basically on the opposite sides of each other with the guards in between them?
Yes, like they're surrounding
I need
both
those
of them in a
guards.
circular
I need those
pattern.
guards to make a deck save then.
All right, they're both groups are about 15 feet apart. To let
That's
you know.
perfect. I only have a 30-foot width, so it'll be going right between them.
A 2, a 16, 15, a 5, a 19. Wow, double 19s. Those 2 guys. 6 and a 17. And a 3 and a 16.
Okay, those that scored above a 14 will be taking half damage. Those that didn't will be taking 13 points of bludgeoning damage from Tidal Wave.
Okay. For one of the guards on the left, No, sorry, 2, because the 2 that Grismont hit. How do you want to do this? As there are 2 guards that were standing next to Grismont, getting ready to attack him. One with an axe, one with a sword.
They get drowned by the water.
And the rest of the guard. They turn and open their mouths. The water hits right down their throats as they fall and slam back, hitting their heads on the concrete. As the water splashes and moves their bodies into the corner area where it dipped a little bit, keeping a puddle, drowning those 2
Any
as they laid their last.
unprotected flame is extinguished.
Oh, how about this being better? Those were creatures were actually afraid of the water, and they're like, "Not a bath."
Yeah, it could be the 2 were creatures that are 2 animals that hated baths. Or that could be cats. The 2 were cats. Oh, that's horrible.
Okay.
Ha! Says pussy. That's great. What do y'all see doing?
Okay. Who is the
still have one more and then a
closest
bonus
to me?
You're in the middle between both groups right now. And they're both about 20 feet down from you from the steps.
Okay.
To the left and to the right, take it back now. One hop. Oh, no! But they're like split. So as you stand, you got like 4 over here, Grismont over here, Fenrir over here. And it's about a 20-foot drop, 15 to about 18 foot apart. And then there's a big green energy shield right now going on where you see Mayhem and Foxkin fighting and ripping at each other like wild animals.
Or like where?
I can see her though.
You can see her through the shield, but do a history check before you do anything if you know with the shield that Lunil put up, because she is holding it with a concentration spell.
A 10 plus 8, 18.
You know this is her anti-magic field / anti-physical shield. Nothing can get through as long as she concentrates and hold the shield in bay.
Now what
unless you have a high...
what if the spell is to just make someone disappear?
It won't get past
the
barrier right now. It's like blocked. Like radio waves, like a bing off. You might oops somebody else. But with that, roll a perception check for me if you do want to make something disappear for a short period of time to get ready for something else.
Okay. A 10 plus 1.
You're standing
11.
and watching all the chaos. So what is that?
A 10 plus 1, 11.
You barely see in the distance a giant shiny ball. You're not sure what it is. It looks like it's covered in blood, though. But it's like in certain spots. And you see just barely off in the distance it opening up and slightly moving.
Can I at least see how far of away it is?
About 75 to 85 feet away at the edge of the throne room door.
So I can't do anything to it right now.
It's starting to activate and wake up. And put a little bit of makeup. Why'd you leave keys on the table? I didn't want to. Haha, fix that.
Yeah, it's just too far right now.
So that's fine. Well, I got one more. What do you want to do?
I need... Okay. I'm trying to think because I don't... as Valnir, he really doesn't have much that he can pull.
Well, then you can hold an action, or you can head down the stairs and hit somebody with a hammer, or use your hands, because you can use them as arc nodes to travel spells through. You just have to roll for your mage hands to listen to you.
Mage hand.
Because yours are cursed. Yeah, he has 2 magical purple mage hands that are actually the astral sea god's hands.
Or
Make
how about this? This way. That way it makes it more mystical.
They do that sometimes. They do everything.
Everyone within a 60-foot radius.
Even teammates?
It just says every creature within 60 feet.
That's everybody.
Make a dex save and a constitution save.
What did you do? I got a 19 and Lunil got a 17.
Well, you're safe because you're in a field.
I am, but Lunil's holding the field. But she's flying. What are you
Oh, come on. 3 plus
What are you
4
doing
for my
to-
deck save.
Oh no.
What are we rolling?
Dex save. Everybody has to do a dex
And
save.
constitution.
And one
I
constitution.
got dirty 20. 11 plus 9 for my
I got net.
constitution.
18 dexterity.
That's good.
17 for dexterity, 16 for constitution.
Okay, if you guys rolled over a 17, you'll be taking half damage. Those that didn't will be taking full damage. And this is going to be
What did you do?
The constitution didn't
43
say but
points
that-
of
so
thunder and lightning damage.
So you see Valnir raise his hands up, and you see the lightning
No, I
clouds
raised
start
my
appearing above the
staff of thunder and lightning up.
Oh, yeah, your staff. Raise the staff up. You see clouds appear above everybody in the royal keep. As thunder and lightning just start striking, raining down on everybody. Llama here just sitting here seeing it bing off his shield, laughing, and it's just absorbing more energy into his orb. He just, what are you guys doing? This is not part of the book. As he's reading, oh, different timeline. Never mind. Close the book. Okay, so I just watched the show today. He just laughs.
Does he have a flagon of mead? A flagon full of unlimited mead? Just chunks it down.
I look like a fucking Pomeranian with my hair sticking up.
Anybody that does have hair right now, it's all poofy. Lunil just barely gets past. Pissed off as hell, though. But that's fine. You see the field flicker for a moment, but then it tightens back up. She had to use a reaction. So that ends your turn. Is there anything you say before you end your turn?
Nope.
You just quietly raise a staff, fry everybody, and you're like, yep.
Grismont looks over at him, yells, shakes his fist, yells, "Stupid bastard!"
Okay. It's now the enemy's turn.
By the way, how much damage did I take?
Grizz.
If you got over 17 on both your constitution and dexterity, then you took half of 43. Otherwise, you took the full 43.
Okay. Thank you.
You guys take that damage.
So the half of 43, it would be 20.
Oh.
One?
For 2 of the guards on each side, again, Valnir, how do you want to do this? So you kill out 4 more guys.
I'm gonna
2 guards in each
I'm going to have it be where they're basically indented into the ground with lightning flickering around them as they're laying there squished and fried. The smell has everyone wondering what's cooking.
The Rock is.
A lot of people. Thanks to you.
You ask me what's cooking? I say The Rock is.
An over roasted druid. Gah.
up. This thing's coming through. It's gonna come through this way. So, fried those guys, killed them. There's 2 on each side. They both go for an attack. Grismont, does an 18 hit you?
No. 18's at the beginning of my armor class.
All right, but the second guy swings at you and succeeds with a critical of 2 15s. He does 16 points of damage, but it's halved because of your rage. So 8. He tries to go for a drop kick and misses with an 18. Then Finrear. I miss with a 13. But I hit you the second time with a 23.
Alright.
You take supposed to be 16 points damage as well, but it turns to 8 because of your hybrid form of being a werewolf. So you only take 8 points of damage. The other guard missed you. Now for Foxkin versus Mayhem. She hit 25. Slashed against his chest, doing 10 points, but that is halved. And then cut in half against a 2. Wow. And then she hits again, though, with a 26. Doing 14 points, cut in half, 4, and then it goes to 3. Wow, she hits all her hits, every hit. A 26 for this one. And tries to drop kick me to knock me down for a combo. She succeeds. Knocks down Mayhem. He slams against the concrete and the ground that's just broken up around. And smiles, this blood going, finally you hit back. Doing another 28 damage. It's been halved and then halved again. She misses her, no, wait, nope. Double 3s. Crap, critical. Jumps down for the pounce attack. Doing 25 points of damage. It is halved. Wow. Messes me back up. Her turn's done now. Now for the golem's turn. The ball blade golem. It hits the wall and it starts ripping through it and cracking through, trying to pull towards you guys. The other golem, as it looked like a pillar at first, and it starts shaping and shifting. It turns and moves. A big claw opens up on one hand, and then a hand on the other one, and then this beam of light, this like light blue energy light, as these electric blue sigils grow all around him as a mage hunter golem has just woke up. Their turn's done. It is now back to the team. Mayhem&Lunil. Double 18s for Lunil. She is doing a crit for a control. She looks up at the golems and raises her hands. And she closes her book, and you see the green shield flicker off. Mayhem standing there looking, smiling, going, now nothing's going to save you. As he smiles. Lunil takes control of the golems. As you see her eyes glow green, even you just see like 2 green glowing eyes as invisibility goes off. As she finally is just floating in the air. You obey the rulers of the keep, not the deceivers of the keep. As the golems look over at each other and bow, and just stand at attention and wait. Mayhem gets to go for his attacks. While enraged, I get a +3 on him, so I'll get an advantage. Nat 20, okay. +12, +3. And then it's 29 damage, plus the extra 3. And the lightning is 10. And then a 6 and a 5 for the other lightning. And then it's a dirty 20 for the second hit. Doing 23 damage. Final attack. 18 plus 12, dirty 30. And this one's going to be another big slam. 30 damage. Now, how do I want to do this at the end? He looks over and sees everybody fighting, dishing it out, and she tries to pull out her axe and her dagger to slash at him again. Grabs one hand and breaks the wrist, grabs the other hand and breaks her other wrist and snaps him, and lifts her up in the air, opens up his mouth and just bites off the head, ripping off her head and ripping off the spine, dropping the body down and spitting the head off after crushing its brain. Smirking and smiling. Who's next? And I'm going to do an intimidation roar. 17 plus 8. So the guards that are standing there, both you guys freak out, terrified. That ends Mayhem and Lunil's turn.
My turn.
Yep, it is Grismont's turn. You have two guards standing there, super scared shitless right now. What do you do?
I look at it with my burning rage-filled eyes and tell him, I suggest you put the weapons down and kneel to your king.
Persuasion or intimidation?
Yeah, let's do intimidation. Let's see. Intimidation.
It's up to you. You have advantage or intimidation, sure. Orc. You're not very persuasive.
16 plus 5, 21.
They drop their weapons in fear.
And I repeat myself. I say, kneel!
But when you say that, one of them does kneel. The other one reaches in his pocket, just like the last guy.
I react quickly and chop his arm off.
Roll acrobatics or athletics. You have advantage because you have seen this happen already once.
22, 12 plus 10.
You were so lucky you needed a 21. Right as he goes and reaches in his pocket and opens it up and he's about to flick the box open, your big hand grabs right over it. And he just looks at you. No. What do you do as you grab? You grab and just chop his hand right off?
Yeah.
All right, roll an attack with that axe. You have advantage with this because you're grappling him. You were fast enough to catch him.
I got 28, 18 plus 10. Up. I got 28.
Okay.
I sliced his hand right off.
Yep, you slice it off, and now you have a hand holding a box closed.
Can I chuck him out the
It's
window?
like a dead man's grip. You can if you like. Roll a strength check for me, or acrobatics or athletics. Yeah, for throwing it through the window.
$24, 14 plus 10.
You throw this little box with a hand on it, flying through the window like a little rocket, smashes through, and flies right out over the moat, and right where the guard keep that's running around trying to find the secret passage, wondering how we got in. They finally get to where the waterfall is. Oh, they did this. We must find them. There must be a trap. What is that? as this hand flies down with this box and bounces on the ground and ding, 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 and opens up. The hand opens up and the thumb flicks, and you go, and you hear all of them as they're all standing within the vicinity of it going, oh, shit! And a small mushroom cloud blows up outside of the castle keep, making a bigger hole near where the waterfall sprit drops, so it makes it even
Jeez,
harder
if
to
it's
get
a
across
mushroom
down.
cloud, then we should have to make a deck save as well.
Oh, the whole castle is going to be shaking, so we will be doing for that. It's going to be it's like not a big mushroom cloud, it's a small one. Still, nonetheless.
17, 14 plus 3.
Okay, what else everybody get?
16
Make a deck save.
plus 10, 26.
16.
Everybody got at least over a 13, succeeded in not falling down. Some of the rocks and rubbles fell down. And the guard standing next to... Okay. One guard standing next to Grismont is perfectly fine, nat 20. The other guard, 6. A big boulder splats him. The other guard freaks and runs away right past you. Grismont, you get a free attack for that if he runs past you. Do you want to attack or no?
No, what I do is I reach my hand out, reach my arm out, and just put him into a headlock.
All right, do a acrobatics athletics to see if you catch him. And then you got to do a strength check after that. While you're doing that, Fenrir, the two guys next to you, as rocks or rubble start falling around you.
I got 12.
Okay.
For my athletics and my strength check. 25.
A 12. You grab his shirt and rip it right off. But he runs past still.
Oh, well.
That's fine.
There's a big yellow streak behind him?
Yeah.
There's no one straight behind him.
No,
He's just running past you right now. Trying to... Okay. You yellow streak. Okay, Daniel, one of the guys next to you, the guards, gets splattered by a giant boulder as well. He needed at least a 14. He got a splattered by a 12. The other guy got a 16. He succeeds. Now he's trying to run away. You get a free attack before it's your turn, which it is going to be your turn next, but this is a reaction first. So one free attack, this guy's running past you. What do you do?
I reach out with my claw, about neck level, instead of one past me, and my claws tail into his neck.
Roll acrobatics or athletics to see if you can do it fast enough.
Nat 20 plus 9.
All right. Roll for damage, and it's double damage.
Six and 8.
6 and 8. Okay. How do you want to do this? As the guy runs past, as you slash him real quickly.
Basically, he runs past me. I just stick my hand out, and he just runs through my claws. I have to use my arms. Just up, and he just runs through my claws.
Now, is it your lightning claw or is it your ice claw?
Lightning.
As he just gets his neck slashed and lightning starts spiking through to his head, you see one of his eyes pop, and he drops to the ground, bleeding out, and hits the floor.
I think that was the easiest kill I ever had.
All right. Now it's your turn, Fenrir, as the other guy is running past that was running away from Grismont. Now what do you want to do?
Well, he's already dead.
The one guy, yes, not the one that's from Grismont. He ran away pretty much butt naked now because Grismont ripped his clothes right off. You just see like a were-tiger's dick and balls as it's running past. His dangly bits.
I imbued one of my axes with lightning.
You gotta throw it at him?
And yeah, I throw it at him.
All right, roll an attack.
When I perfect my aim.
You're gonna roll low. You're gonna roll and try to hit low.
Yeah, he got
What'd you roll?
15.
15 plus, or is it just by itself?
15 plus 3.
Okay, an 18 does hit. Because you needed at least an 18 to hit here, because its AC is normally 12, but it's a +2 for a harder area. Thanks to Grismont, he actually had a -2 because he took his armor and ripped it right off. So, explain to me how you want to do this.
So my axe,
As
I
you're
throw my axe as he runs past, and I slice his dick and balls clean off, and they fall to the ground. It's just a full trail of blood as he runs like a few more feet before he collapses from blood loss.
Oh, that's dark. So he runs, feels a sharp and zapping his innards as he keeps running a few more feet and blood just trailing down, and then he drops to his knees and looks down, blood squirting everywhere, and he just drops dead.
Yep.
Okay, guys.
I hold up his dick and balls and go, anyone want a trophy?
Mayhem does the face palm. You know, this will put fear in their hearts. As you say this, a combat has ended, but the doors finally open up for the delegates of both sides. As the delegates on our side that are chained up are being walked in, as the delegates for their side are walking all royalty and protected, they see Finrir standing with cock and balls from a weretiger, and everybody dead and horribly maimed as Mayhem is standing there with the skull and spine of the foxkin, like from the movie Predator, looking at it. And Lunil flying above with clouds above her thanks to Venrir. Damn it. Valnir. I went retarded for a second. For Valnir, the clouds above, making it look like there's storms above in the castle keep. You see the champions, and you see Grismont and everybody else all standing there, angry and enraged. And you see little Spev standing there, flicking her dagger. I want all of you guys to do either a persuasion or intimidation check to see if they will be in fear when they walk in, or will they run, or will they react?
15 plus 5, Doherty 20.
11.
What did everybody else get?
5 plus 6, 11.
12.
Okay. Dom, what'd you get?
I got
What was your
I
intimidation
got a
check, Dom?
16 plus 2, 18.
All right. Mayhem got a dirty 20, and Lunil got a 19. You needed at least an 11. The delegates look up in fear and shock, hoping and finally thinking that they were going to take over and rule the keep and change the laws and destroy whoever opposes their ruling. You see Lunil snap her fingers, and all the chains and locks off our team of delegates unlock. And they look back, and you see their magic coming back, and some of them transforming into wares. You see Mayhem raise his hand. Now, for what you have done is traitorous. For all of you, it should be death, but I'm going to allow the people to choose. And for which that will be your undoing. We have to clean all this up now and fix everything because of this. But we have other greater matters that we have been distracted by. As he looks down, we have something worse. Some of the delegates pull their weapons and try to attack as the guards and the golems turn on and activate and go right after the Foxskins team of the Furkin team of their clan. Only one or two survive and head off to the prison. The rest of us sit back and clean up and get ready. And for
Does
this,
anyone still want this trophy?
Mayhem shakes his head as Luna shoots a bolt of lightning at it and just fries it in your hand. No, I'm not into the head like
The
that.
money.
They start laughing. We don't need money for that. That's useless. Look how small it was.
I'm surprised I was able to hit it.
Right. You guys get ready and gear up. Take a long rest for your characters. And prepare for your next mission. As Lunil opens a map up to a kingdom explaining a story. Now, for all of you to understand, there's a castle that grew one day, that was created thanks to a broken dwarf who wanted to rule forever. He made a deal with a mimic god. And when he did, he wanted a kingdom that would live forever. It threatens everyone, as it was in a veil between the Fae and our world. It broke free recently. We have to stop it. 2 towns are gone. By the time we get to it, it might be more. She opens a portal. And from this portal, other characters arise and come out now. You guys can bring out Edward Knight, Ross, and Kit. Finner's on both sides. He doesn't have an extra character yet. We need to make you another guy. But they
I'll fight for anyone that pays me.
right, but you can't be in 2 stories at once. Yeah, for certain things, you'll be stuck on other things.
Plus,
One team's one way.
all
One team's
tired from fighting.
right. So Ross, you come out knowing that you lost the scent of Tori Coyote Con for now, as you've been summoned for greater means. Next, alongside of you is Edward Knight, Kit, and Chrome Tomb Crawl. They look back. So, Edward, what do we do now, as we've been summoned by Lunil?
I mean, it must be pretty important. She wouldn't have summoned us any other way.
Yes. These portal shit is really annoying sometimes. You know, you just open it to women. We can be literally doing anything, and we're here.
Hey, as long as hey, lady, as long as the coin is good, I don't really care where I go.
As you see her partially dressed with soap suds still on her, as she's seen the portal, as she's trying to get clothes on. Oh shit! Chrome Tomb Crawl shakes her head, laughing. Okay. What is so important? We have other means of business we're trying to take care of. Chrome looks over.
Lady Luna, Lady Miss, I know you're the queen of this place, but I'm in the middle of hunting a very dangerous man.
That is why I'm here, to talk to you. That said man helped create and bring out this monstrosity. She looks up with her eyes glowing green. It's a threat to everyone. These mimics are the biggest and greatest threat.
Ooh.
They have a factory more and more every day.
Ooh, mimics. Nasty creatures.
Mimics?
I lost a lot of gold that way. As I give her a very cheeky grin with my golden tooth shining. And yes, my golden tooth is enchanted to sparkle every time I smile.
Does everything have to be surrounded with mimics?
Apparently so, love. I give her a pat on the shoulder and say, apparently so, love.
So it turns out you guys have been dealing with mimics yourselves. See, I thought you guys were supposed to take care of the undead.
As we look over, and as Edward Knight says this, you see a body fall from the ceiling. Spoof!
Splat.
Dead. It just splatters all over the place, and we're just like, yeah, we got to clean this up. We just had a civil war for some reason because they wanted to try to take over the kingdom.
Actually, I think it would be more of a coup d'etat than a civil war.
Those are big words. As Mayhem looks over at Ross with this weird look, going, I don't understand those words. Lunil taps Mayhem as she's flying, floating above him. Honey, it's something similar. Thank you. Right, it is. Finley? Wait, I've been... No wonder you weren't answering my calls. You were busy killing the head of these guys. Oh, are those the cock and balls in your hand? Yeah, they're kind of crispy, and you could give it to me anyways. I'll give it, I'll do something. Don't worry. She smiles. I get the trophy room. Don't worry. This one will have a plaque with your name on it. She grabs it, puts it in one of her weird pouches. So, Crom looks over and sees the hologram energy that Lunil made that looks like the Mimic Castle as Crom's eyes grow big. Oh no. You're dealing with this too. We had word it came to this realm recently. Lunil nods. Yeah, it did. And it's already taken 2 towns. I was telling him the story of how it became from the dwarfs as an old king made a deal with something far worse than any demon or monster from any other place. And spawned and created these. No wonder we've had issues with mimics for so long. She looks around.
That feet I see on that castle.
Yes. As she nods, it's walking. It can move. It has arms and legs and mouths, many mouths, and eyes for days. Eyes for days, eyes for days.
Please tell me that's not a mimic.
Henry, I'm going to do Ross.
I think that entire thing is a mimic, bud.
Henry, can Ross do a history check?
Yes, again.
Those things are creepy.
Excellent. 18, 16 plus 2. Ross then looks at Luna and it's like, this creature reminds me of the old story, one of the old stories of the dwarf who got turned into a dragon. His name was Fafnir. His greed grew so dangerous and so quickly, he turned himself into a dragon and caused his treasure very deep, greedily and deep.
You see Lunal nod as she waves her hand, and you see this dragon appear that looks at first like a dwarf at first walking, and then you see it open up and transform into a dragon, and then you see the dragon open up more than one mouth, and then many mouths, and then over time be corrupted and corroded into this monstrosity, which you guys have fought once before, but you've only pushed it away. Technically twice, but that was a different team. It never died, as we found it in the mountain keep. The mountain collapsed, but that creature was still alive, as it took many souls that day. and gathered them and fed them exactly where he needed. And he needed a red and blue dragon as well to wake it up. And he got that recently. As Crom and Edward Knight look at each other, realizing the red and blue dragon were purposely there as a sacrifice, and Tori was there to sacrifice them and trick them into getting eaten. She pulls up the image of Tori. He himself has made a deal with this thing. You see the smirk and smile, but you see another smile across his stomach. He did the same deal just like him to control the castle. We have to find the Dwarven Keep, the kingdom, warn them. She looks over. We need to know. We need to let them know.
Ross also looks at Lunil and says, we also should be careful of any treasure we come across in that castle, because it might be cursed. Or spawn, or mimic spawn.
As she nods. Don't trust anything. And don't just start a fight with the castle. Get in quietly.
Ross nods and goes, I ain't stupid enough to mess with a castle with a gun. I ain't as crazy enough to track down a mimic castle like a mimic that's large by myself. I could scout it and keep an eye on it, but I will not engage.
All right, so while that's happening, Crom and Luna look at each other and go, we need teams. Crom nods. 3 directions. We need one going to the back, one to the left, one to the right, but not the front. We have our teams. Which one wants to go? I say I take the back side. As Crom smiles when she says that, all pervy-like.
Ross raises his hand. I'll also take the back side. I do better when I'm not being seen.
Good. We need someone to
stick with Crom.
Finred, would you like to work with us this time? As Crom looks at you.
Of course, you know I can always be quiet.
Never mind. You go with Mayhem&Lunil's team. I just remembered something. Crom nods her head at Lunil.
Against me.
Oh, just means you need to make another level 20 character. Dun, da, da.
You're gonna need 2.
Technically, you do need a dwarf character too, because the dwarf story is gonna. Yep, at least as long as you have 3 characters. Technically 4 for future stories, but we'll have more later. These ones intertwine, all 3 of these. Of Doom Saints, the Blood Saints, the Doom Crawlers, which are the Doom Saints, and the Dwarven Keep, which the Dwarven Keep is Dead Axe, Slamhammer, Flemeth, or is it? Yeah, Flemeth. So Daniel, you got to make a character via dwarf. It'll be around level 20, and just make some. You can. I have a bunch of figurines of dwarves. You can figure. What do you want to do? Because we don't have certain types right now, and you're welcome to make a unique type that we don't have.
We have. Don't you have a gunslinger? If I remember correctly.
Oh, I got gunslingers, and I got a guy with pretty much like a pirate ship cannon on his shoulder, like a bazooka, with a barrel bomb on him. I got a few different kinds. But until then, Crom and her team open the portal and head back through, getting ready for their side.
Plus, she needs to put some clothes on.
Yeah, definitely. She's still wet on the floor, walking past, going, I cannot believe you asked me to be here, and now my feet are soaked in blood. And she's standing in a pile of guts, going to go back to get clean.
Well, if you get
standing close, and you got my floor wet too, so we're even.
Lunil just shakes her head. What did you say, Thunderbase?
If you're standing close to Edward, then the heat would be able to naturally dry you.
True. She was standing by you, so she died, still standing in guts and blood, though. Walking back, she opens her own portal. I see you guys at home. And her purple ass walks through as the towel drops, and you just see a purple booty with a demon tail hanging out.
Of course, Ross takes a quick like gander at that voluptuous booty.
And then she walks through and goes, Pando, I'm back. Jesus, where'd the blood come from? Did you go in there naked? And the portal closes behind. And she goes and finishes her bath with her panda husband. Don't ask. She has her own kinks. Don't ask. But they go in there. Edward Knight, how do you disperse and leave? And Ross, how do you disperse?
Through the shadows as normal.
Edward goes through the shadows. And for you, Ross, you have a unique abilities with mirrors, as I put it, as when there's a mirror, you can walk through it. And other ones is your own kind of like means of teleportation with this compass that you open up, and it'll send you to destinations you've already been at. I'll add it for you later for your character, but those are abilities that your character has. So how would you say disappear or leave? Dark Trooper? Chris? Where'd you go?
I think he had to step away for a moment.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you did that. I'll have him so he just teleports through with a mirror. He walks past it. It didn't get shattered or destroyed from the combat. You see him just walk through and disappear. After that, all the rest of you guys head off and take your long rest. You prepare for taking on the left side of the castle. Now we're going to cut off to go to the dwarves for a moment. It swings back to the kingdom that once was lost, now refound and reclaimed now by Deadaxe as he's sitting on his throne as the bishop Slamhammer walks up. So, me friend, I got some news, my king, my cousin.
Yeah, what seems to be the case?
He raises his arm up with a green owl. Has an energy note for us. As it opens up a note, and you see like this hologram-looking thing of Lunil and Mayhem standing, talking, explaining the scenario of what happened, the Mimic Castle, and the history of the Dwarven Keep. Knowing that it was a dwarf that started this quest, and now it's a humanoid type that's a like a fox man or coyote. Sorry, a coyote man. What does Slamhammer say and decree as being the king as he is witnessing this atrocity show up?
Slamhammer's you.
I'm Slamhammer, yes. Slamhammer is the one standing there and he's looking at you for Deadaxe. What does Deadaxe do?
You said, what does Slamhammer say?
My bad. What does Deadaxe say as he sees and witnesses this being the king on the throne, as some of the guards are confused because they don't see it properly from a distance?
Looks like we've got a former mess to clean up. And it's my beautiful castle.
Slamhammer with a history check of a dirty 20. This is the ancient castle keep that became missing. They said it came alive many years ago, and it was eating our people. found out that our king was feeding them. Anybody and anyone that would not work with or listen to his rants. This was many years ago. For our time, we made a deal. It's kicked, but we can finally get the castle back if we can slay it. Or at least start anew. We don't want this castle to ruin our reputation as being good dwarves, as our past is a little more bloodied. Population is low, my lord. We need to get good spire from the rest of the world. We must take out this castle. We must fight our old king. Only a couple weapons are meant to hurt him. Your axe, my hammer, a sword.
This message was from Queen Lunil, right?
Yes, Queen.
Why don't we see what they have planned?
You look over and see a dwarven wizard walk up. Wise and tall, as tall as a dwarf can be before reaching something else. I have a solution. Opens a portal with a potion that he drops to the ground as the fumes raise up and make this magical portal. We can talk to them for a short period of time. This will give us 30 minutes at most.
That should be enough. We just need to know what the plan is.
You say that, out comes through the portal Mayhem&Lunil and Spev, Valnir, and Grisma, and Fenrir.
Yeah.
All of us are standing in front of the king of the dwarves and the old king of the dwarves, Deadaxe and Slamhammer. As you see Mayhem go, king to king, my mace to your axe. As he raises his mace towards your axe.
Deadaxe meets him.
As the weapons cling, the guards lower their weapons out of respect, knowing that it's peace. Deadaxe puts his hammer, Slamhammer puts his hammer down, and the sorcerer.
We have received your message. But what is the plan?
Luna looks over. The plan is to attack. But we need you to come in through the kingdom. The dwarves have a chance where we have to get through the walls. I can open a portal for you and several others. But once you're in, I can't bring you back out until we get in. You can lower the defenses from the inside. Fight your old king, or convince him, either one. Just distract him long enough to lower the castle's defenses. Once you do that, the Doomcrawlers and the Blood Saints can do our parts.
Very well. Just get us in there. We need to slay him anyway.
He has ruined the reputation for dwarves for many years, as the rumors have always gone as the dwarves are the ones that brought mimics. And this is sadly proof. But a new dawn for your team. As Mayhem reaches his hand out to shake the king's hand,
He shakes it.
Your knights slam their weapons down out of respect. As you need a special squad to go in, as you know that you're part of the special squad. Their team turns around and walks back through the portal. Maybe a few moments later, the portal closes and explodes a little bit as the wizard goes, "Oh, I guess it was a shorter time than I expected. Shit, 15 minutes. Maybe I should always minus everything in half when I'm doing these spells. Ah, that would have ended bad. It could have been civil war." As he freaked out. Maybe other kinds of wars. My king, do you want to get a special team ready? And
You
my
need
king,
to.
there's
We
someone
need
here.
to be ready as soon as possible. Gather them now.
As one of your men runs down the hall. King, my lord, there's someone here at the keep. There's someone here. For Dark Trooper, for Flemeth. Now is your level 20 drunken dragon brawler monk. The door opens up and you're standing there, 65 feet away from your father. What do you say or do as you head forward as the guards and knights are standing across with one of you have your shiny knuckles in one hand and your staff in the other?
Both hands, remember.
Yep, there you go. So you have your staff on your back and you have both your knuckles shining.
Wait a minute, I know you. You're that stupid drunk that was with us in the tavern.
Who you calling stupid drunk? If I remember correctly, you were the drunk one.
I was pretty much the most sober one in the whole damn tavern, you old coot.
As you both have your conversation, Flemeth is walking up towards, as the guards are looking in shock, as you're talking to him like a random person instead of the king. Slamhammer looks over and looks back at Deadaxe and looks back at Flemeth and looks back again going, "My God, it's a younger you." As the guards themselves start realizing, seeing the red hair and the same nose walking up. They heard of the stories for years of Slamhammer dropping off a baby that was the king's baby many years ago for safety, as everybody was running for their lives from the insect infestation they had to fight. It took many babies' lives that day for the dwarves. Yours was spared due to Slamhammer and Deadaxe facing off and running and dropping off your newborn self to the monk monastery, being trained for 30 years plus. Finally standing within 5 to 8 feet between each other as you walk up the steps to the kingdom throne, looking right at an older version of yourself, Flemeth. What do you say as you start realizing that he looks a lot more like you now, especially now that he's not dressed in hiding like he was at the pub?
I'm like, oh God, am I your son?
Deadaxe, what do you respond with?
Well, that depends. Where were you raised?
In a bloody monastery. Well, if you are my father, that you left me there.
All right, so there's one way that the wizard walks up. One way, no. It's really yours, besides blood magic, which I'm not doing right now. It's too late past my bedtime. Hand him your axe. See if it glows the same, as it's a family heirloom of blood. Everyone that wields it, it glows.
All right, boy. Hold out your hand.
All right, Flemeth, do you hold out your hand?
I go, fine. Here you go.
You reach out your hand and you grab at the axe. You see it glow like a reddish orange, like it's heating up, glowing, like it's pulsating. You feel it like it's alive. And for you, you see memories pass through you of all the things that your father had to do to keep you safe. All the wars, all the distractions, and that he tried to keep an eye on you when he could. Why do you think Slamhammer always came around but stayed quiet? As you see him smoking his pipe vigorously. I couldn't say anything, I'm sorry. As you let go of the axe, and Dead Axe takes it back, the guards drop to their knees out of respect, one knee down, bowing.
Looks like you are, my boy.
I'm like, oh, joy of joys. Oh, am I now? I give him a quick quick right to the jaw.
Make an unarmed strike as a sneak attack because the sucker punch. What's your AC for Dead Axe?
It's a 19.
And what did Dark Trooper get for his Flemeth?
I'll go with a 19.
All right. You connect.
I'm not trying to hurt him. I just want to sucker punch him.
I know. Just it's the point. But you also are cleric, so you heal him at the same time. You sucker punch him in the face. Everybody stops, but it's one of those anime tropes. You went boof, and he just looks at you, and a little bit of blood comes down, and then your hand glows, and then the blood goes right back up, and you let go, and you're like, you punched, you felt the swellingness for one split second, you felt yourself heal from the knuckles hitting you. What does Dead Axe do when he feels his son punch him but heal him at the same time, going, that was interesting?
You call that a punch?
I wasn't trying to hurt you, old man.
With 19 hit?
Yeah, it was a 19 hit.
No, does a 19 hit you?
17.
Yep. He goes and clocks you right back.
In the gut.
He does a Vegeta uppercut. And everybody in the kingdom silence. And then Slamhammer. You guys really are family. We're all gonna die.
As Flemeth gets up and goes, I start chuckling as well. It's like, yes, you are my father. Oh, joy of joys.
That means I'm your uncle. So, what do we call you if he's Dead Axe? I'm Slamhammer.
I am Flemeth the janitor.
Flemeth janitor. Okay. What about
non-janitor?
The healing knuckles.
See, I'm a cleric. I'm a monk cleric.
All right.
I'm more of a healer than a fighter.
Nice.
I run in and grab the guys and get them out and then heal them.
Dom and Daniel, both of you guys. What kind of dwarf do you see yourself as you're walking into this room?
That would make you Health Fist.
Lemon Health Fist.
Are you a gunslinger dwarf, or are you a regular dwarf, or I got a bunch of different ones. I got one that throws explosives. I got ones with axes and hammers. I got ones with swords and shields. You can make up whatever you want. You can. All right, and Dom the sage. What you there?
Yes.
What kind of dwarf would you be as you're walking next to Daniel's character, as you're both the special guard that has been called by the dwarf kingdom?
Could a eclectic dwarf works?
A what?
Eclectic, like eclectic. Yeah.
So you're going to be like a rogue type dwarf, like a thief dwarf.
Well, well, thievery
Like, what
for a
class
good
do you think
reason.
your dwarf is going to be? Like, what weapon style and what class do you think?
For him, he has boomerang. I gave him boomerang and I believe boomerang and pike.
Okay, so
No, what class?
Oh,
class
blast.
dwarf that
Oh,
you have.
Class.
class. I'm
A
sorry.
dwarf. Your
I
dwarf
got
character.
rogue. I believe I have rogue.
Okay, so
Let me
yours
see.
is going to be a
Let
level
me see.
20 dwarf rogue, and
Yep.
Daniel's going to be a level 20 gunslinger dwarf. Both of your
Yep.
dwarf.
It's a thief rogue.
Yep. I gotta get going, guys.
All right, buddy. I'm just going to have you do. I'm just going to be. This is ending it out anyways. So have a good night.
Yep, you too.
So we just
All right.
having dwarf characters tonight.
No, this will be the ending of this because it'll be 3 teams. The third team is the dwarf team strictly. Everybody's a dwarf.
Oh, and I think for this for this dwarf I have, this one's name is Quick Trick.
Okay, so you already had one made, but we'll just make it level 20 later.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be like you're a rogue dwarf and you have a gunslinger dwarf walking next to you. As you've both been called by the King Deadaxe and the Royal Bishop Slamhammer. You open the
Oh,
door.
hi, Slamhammer. he gets the name wrong. I'll give Quick Trick give the Slamhammer the wrong name.
That's fine.
Other characters that of course Spev would always get it wrong on accident or on purpose, but Spev is Spev.
You two walk through the halls. The knights stand there at attention. You walk up to the kingdom throne room. You see Deadaxe. You see Flemeth the janitor. You see Slamhammer. You introduce yourselves to the kings. What do you say?
Your Highness, everyone, my name is Quick Trick. Do you have anything fun to steal from anything from whoever you be from, Master? I could do it.
Oh, we have some things for you. Don't worry. Plenty things to take. Just be mindful of us. We're gonna need to get in stealthily. But that will be time. Get ready tonight and prepare.
Would there be s'mores, Ma'am Hammer?
I swear, if I knew you weren't hit in the head as a young one, I swear you're messing with me. But yes, there will be.
I'm not messing with you, Slamhammer.
Smokes his pipe, looks at you, and shakes his head. All right. Be off with you guys. We'll see you when we can. Be prepared.
We'll do, Swing Hammer.
I'm going to hit him with a hammer. And as you guys say that, you head off. You guys prepare for combat for next week. And that will be Rolling to Die's episode. We'll leave it on there for preparations for next week's D&D of the Mimic Castle. Hopefully everything will be situated by then. Remember, guys, girls, and squirrels, this was Rolling to Die. We're from Sundays to 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We hope you all enjoy our Rolling to Die episodes. This is episode 135. And remember, we're done with your bullshit. It's a crazy clown world out there. And to you all, and to you all, a good night. Does anybody want to say anything before we end this tonight?
Tune in on Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time for the Chaotic Mind podcast. Be there or be square.
From 9 p.m. till about 11.
Ish.
Depending. And for Dom Sage, anything you want to say before we end this for you?
Think before your trip. That's all I have to say. And be sure to, after tonight's episode, you like, share, subscribe, comment, and make sure you share it with all your friends. And we hope to see you again next week. Be good people.
DJ Thunderbase, any announcements before we hit this?
Available now on all streaming platforms. The first of 2 Halloween albums being released this year is out. My EDM album, Spellbound, is available on all streaming platforms.
He said all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms.
That is so
Oh, that's
cool.
awesome. You better check it out, people.
Oh, yeah. Remember, DJ Thunderbase. He's here for you live. While we're at it, hit it, DJ.